go.
Hello and welcome back to TeaPK, where we play some D&D and mess around. Today we have the 32nd episode of the TeaPK campaign, the first campaign we're doing. Let's go around and introduce ourselves as per usual, and let's start with you, Luke.
Yes, as before and as usual, I am Luke. You are correct. Playing Sophian, the catfolk Qatari monk, who was supposed to have art, but my sister is asleep and she has not sent it to me. So I have to wait one more session.
Yeah, we are slowly getting there with updated
done, I swear.
art. Yeah, we're getting there slowly with the updated art for everyone, so soon enough we'll have that. Next up, Oscar.
Hey guys, my name's Oscar, playing Figglebottom, who is a forest gnome ranger who uses a sling. I also have art ready for next session. The funny thing being that I don't think I'm going to be here next session, and I'm not sure about you, Luke, so it might be an extra long wait for our art. But yeah, looking forward to showing that off.
Yeah, next session is looking rather bare, but there may well be a replacement for it. Next up, Mara.
Yeah, I am Maravidis. I am playing Puck, the Soul Knife Rogue, and I'm having quite a bit of technical troubles between mics and streaming, so if sound is terrible, it's my fault. Please let me know.
Yeah, luckily, Mara's taken on the duty of live streaming it for us. Very kind. Yeah, some tech issues happen here or there, so bear with us. And I don't think we mentioned it too much in the public channels last time, but his microphone died along with his whole platform was just screwed up with all audio last time we tried to stream, and he had to buy a new microphone. So we're in the midst of transition on that front, and there's multiple people moving around. It's chaos all around, quite soon for the TeaPK campaign. And last but not least, in talking about chaos, Aiden.
Yeah, I'm Aiden. I'm playing Aster, a cleric with a spear. No more will be said. Yeah, let's bring some chaos.
Love it.
Please no.
Thank you very much, Sam, for the continued subscription. So, finally, myself, I'm Tom Pickering. I'm the Game Master for today's session. Nice and simple. We'll be taking a 20-minute break halfway through, as per usual. All the sessions about 4.5 hours long. If you don't fancy watching it all in one go, check in tomorrow or over the week, and it'll be up on YouTube or in Twitch VODs. There'll be a prediction in chat, which, if we get that starting, it should be... Is it back up? Oh, it's already up. There
Just
you go.
did it there.
Very nice. I was like, why does it say the right person already? Oh, perfect. Yeah, so if Luke rolls a nat 20 at all during the session, then obviously the answer is yes for that prediction. But better way, and before you spend your points, keep in mind, something that you guys may have seen, probably not, is that I've gone and actually added a few extra things. And this is actually included for the players, where there's a few expensive options here, where I've now added in. Players can request a roll on the mundane item table, which has got the potential of having magical items in it, that if they've been added previously through a previous roll, which I think I've disabled for now. And I've also added the ability to add a +1 item or weapon to that list as well for 25k. That is a max of 2 redeemable ones, and it's only 1 per stream. And then there's also ability to add a +2 for 50,000 points. I think it's 50,000. I might have made it more. Potentially not.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, and there's also ability to try and get a roll on the table, which I think was about 3,500. How do I look at this again?
Are there any +1, +2s items on the table already, or do we need to build it up first? Okay.
There is none, and so there's a max. So there's a max of like plus. So you can redeem in total 2 +1 weapons to put on that, and 1 +2 for like 100,000 total. But after that, I'll be removing the option. And I'll review it later on for different options. Yeah, just something testing out. And so for players to do the random item roll, it is 3,000. I will be reviewing that. It may go up, but For now, I think that's about the sweet spot. It's double that of the viewers doing it. So viewers, chuck away if you want. There's also a minor chaos surge, which these are quite minor. They're not going to do anything insane. You're not going to be transforming. It's not going to be too much. There's also a limited amount of them per stream. I'll probably restrict that down to even less, but we'll leave it for now. You can also add in chaos points to the immediate area, the region that people are in, which I'm not telling you the exact mileage of it, and I also won't be saying how many chaos points are in there. If you want to know, players can try and do an Arcana skill, checking it if they're proficient, and if not, they can, but just with disadvantage, I guess, to try and see how chaotic everything seems around them from a magical perspective. And last but not least, there's also a one-on-one one-shot redeemable for 150,000 points, where I will start designing a one-shot for one person where it's just a solo adventure, live streamed, and I'll put in a whole load of ways that the viewers can cause chaos, spawn in items, spawn in creatures, whatever it may be, into the adventure. So anyway, there we go. That was a mouthful. First off, before I do the recap, let's see who gets the GM's point of inspiration today. Highest roll gets the point, so let's get rolling. Although, as a reminder, I do get a point no matter what. This is the side which player gets theirs. Oh, that is a high roll. Who was that?
Not me.
Nice. Asta. So, Aiden, you get that point of GM's inspiration.
Okay.
I love it. And so, it has been a while since we've been doing this. So, you'll have to bear with me, and I may need some help from lore keepers to help me swing this and make sure we actually get all the recap done correctly. But if I recall, before I get started, is there anything else anyone wants to shout out, mention, before we get into the session? If you're shaking your heads, I'm not looking right now. Cool.
No.
Good enough. Cool. So, last session, we saw the group finishing their search and looting of the ruined tower after the fight with the gremlins the first time. Successfully finding a wand, multiple dwarven tinkering parts, and some potions covered in gremlin shit, and also some coinage and a few other knickknacks here and there. After departing the ruins, the group ran foul of another group of gremlins who attacked them as they headed back towards the Traveler's Ring. After being victims of multiple chaos surges, we saw both Trix and Asta shrink down, much to the delight of Sam. The gremlins weren't the last fight we saw along the way, as they spotted an individual stalking the car through the trees. After giving chase, the individual got away, and that was Sufi and also Mara going in for the chase, mainly Sufi at the lead, taking multiple shots. But the individual got away, but left behind part of their cloak that held part of a symbol that Sufi identified as a symbol for the group known as the Stonebound, who follow a almost religious or cult view, which is kind of known by as the Stonebound Oath. After discussing their plans and also who these people are, it was also brought up, Trix brought out a symbol saying, hey, this is actually the full thing, as she's seemingly had an encounter with them before. So make sure to go look back on that. After discussing the plans and making their way back to the Traveler's Ring, they delivered the dwarven parts to Mel, then proceeded to scam him with the one that the group found at the ruins. Walking away happy, the group went to sleep,
Good times.
eat, and make plans for the travels ahead as they continue on south towards Brookside and or the southern part of the mountain range of the Noggin Rock peaks. Is there anything you guys feel I missed that should be mentioned?
I've got nothing. Of the fact
There
my
we-
health bar is very low.
There was a thing with Trix, but since she's not there, there's a whole thing with the memory core and a memory, I think.
Yeah, so it's been it's currently seemingly been activated in some form to two different memories so far. One of them being Trix and one of them being someone else. I can't quite remember who.
Me.
I think it was you. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Obviously, the information you have on the memory core is all something that's been written down and given to you by someone else by Sora, essentially, and who knows how they got that information. So be interesting to see how that continues to develop. I know there's some interest in that. But cool. Let's delve into this then. Let's jump on over to the map here.
Am I right in saying we stopped straight after that fight, right? We didn't get back.
You did.
We
So you guys got back to town, and you delivered the pass to Mel.
Oh, yeah, of
then
course.
scanned him, and then you went to the lodge, the trader's lodge, to rest up for the night, and that's all paid for, taken care of. But is there any interactions you guys want to have during that night or that evening, like purchasing anything, getting ready for the travel ahead?
I need to buy a tent. I still don't have one.
Still.
And we need some supplies. I think we're low in the wagon. I think we have like 2 days of supplies, something like that.
I
Not
think
sure.
I think you have 12, which is enough for 12 days worth of traveling, as long as it's six or
don't
less people.
remember.
How do you get into the cart from this screen again?
You can
Oh,
click
You
on
go back
your,
to the landing page, right? Yeah.
you can also click on this token here, and it's at the very
Right.
bottom.
Yeah, vehicles, and we have.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, we have 12. No, my
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
So
wait. Yeah,
double
yeah,
click
okay.
on the thistle, and
Mhm.
then it'll open
Yeah, you
up
can
the
scroll
list.
down.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
and- Sorry.
I have rations in my bag as well, so
Okay. And we have important Figgle needed to at some point get pebbles because he was out.
That's correct. Yeah, I haven't forgotten.
Okay. Cool.
That's just a case of me picking up stones on the path.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're getting the special ones.
I'm just reading the to-do list I wrote last session.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, finding those pebbles is essentially like a downtime activity or like long rest activity
Yeah.
that you can do, where you go filter out trying to find like the perfect ones that aren't gonna fuck up the trajectory and what have you. But yeah, okay. So you have 12 supply rations. From what I know, no one should actually have rations because we converted them originally into the packs.
Yeah, but I bought some extra ones. I remember doing it.
I have some rations as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones in the cart I bought. I didn't
Yeah.
convert the ones I had. I bought them from a shop.
Okay, because yeah, we're converting essentially all the rations over into supply units. I'd done a whole conversion originally, but
Oh yeah,
that is okay.
that's
I'm
what.
also gonna, I'm going to move my ones into the cart because I had 10 on me.
Okay,
I'm
I
also going to put all
had
torches in there because I don't want all of these.
I had some unperishable rations that I bought at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I have 5 unperishable and 10 perishable.
okay. I'll tell you what we'll do right now is if I go into your inventories, I'll drag them over to the cart as long as you guys are happy with it. You can keep them for flavor and everything, but for the most part, for like
No.
traveling, the
Yeah,
supply
I
unit
already
and-
dragged mine
It's a
over.
lot easier.
Yeah,
I would rather have them in the cart because they're so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just did it. I was like, I don't need all of this stuff on me.
Obviously, keep in mind if you're separated from the cart, which I would never do.
I might keep one on me. I moved 10 over. And I'll keep one. Just in case.
Yeah, and you can keep rations. Essentially, I can't remember how many is in there, but essentially one of those supply units is made up of 6 rations. So the conversion is
Yeah, so it's 12
6 to
days.
1.
Yeah.
You have 12 days worth of supply units at the moment, and then you also have some other rations. And I will just quickly grab those over from your.
Yeah, leave the one on mine because I've already moved mine over.
Yep.
I think I'll keep the unperishable on me.
Okay. Puck. Mara,
Yeah.
I've moved yours.
Sure. Thank you. Great.
Cool.
In my to-do list, I had investigate the black-fletched arrow of binding venom. Meaning, I think that you said it was from the Stonebound's gang, and maybe you try to track down the venom, which was kind of very potent thing.
Is it from the basement fight?
Yeah.
And from the outside fights and
Oh yeah, they were both fights they were using it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And since
Yeah.
we're in a town with people who might have expertise in that kind of thing, too bad we lost our druid. That's kind of the guy we wanted for this, but
Well, I mean, so just to give extra context, then, because you mentioned something that wasn't right, is that the arrow in no part came from that individual who was from the Stonebound Oath guys. The arrow was from the Feng, like the FTC group.
Yeah, but it was from the big outside fight that we did, not the current one, I think.
Yeah. I think they hit with all the arrows they used with the poison down in the basement, or they missed and hit the floor or something.
Quick question. I have moonstone gems in my inventory, but I never. Do they do anything, or were they just like rare gems?
I think I checked this last time. Let me just double check.
Yeah, I remember you asking and Tom saying it's only currency.
Yeah, so I was gonna try and sell them while we're here.
Yeah, you can certainly do that. So we'll start with Mara's attempt here first. So you want to ask, you want to try and find out what?
No, I'm just saying it was in my to-do list, but I don't think I'm the one with the arrow. I think someone took it, and I'm not sure who. I don't have it in my inventory, and I'm very diligent.
It was so I can answer that. It was Tyler, and it's now in the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, black-fished arrow of binding venom.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not like that I don't want to do it, but Puck is not that kind of very meticulous, go through everything kind of guy. That's more like me. And
Also, we already know who that comes from, so I think the only thing that would be useful is trying to find a way to recreate it.
Yeah, well, if we find an herborist that can say, oh, this venom is only done in that part of the world from which this plant, and you can maybe find if you're able to identify whoever sources it, you can track it down, that kind of thing. That was
but we already know.
Yeah,
we already know it's Fang, right?
We already know it's Fang, we already know where they're based. So.
I guess it would just be making sure that we have an antidote in case we come across them again.
Yeah, that's also useful.
Is the main thing, like having something to counter it.
I don't remember
or being able to recreate it.
I wrote this down. I just wrote it down. So
yeah.
It's been a while. Sorry.
But that being said, it is currently up for grabs in the cart. I'd mentioned it before when obviously Taylor left. But if your one bow user wants to take it, then that's obviously up to you guys on that front. It's a pretty powerful item with all things considered. But yeah, just to mention that. And
should I take it then, I guess? Or do we want to?
I mean, you might as well carry it.
Yeah, but and then use it, just keep it as a.
Yeah, I don't see the reason not to have. We can investigate it if we still have it.
Yeah.
If not, oh well.
It's something that probably also be much easier to find people that know what it is in bigger towns than where we are now, I think.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I would say because you've been in this area long enough and asked enough questions, who's got the highest? Who's got a 12 or higher insight?
Me.
I think
16.
17.
Insight.
Cool.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you would have picked up on the fact that this area is still not fully secure. There could still be FTC routes around.
Yeah,
so going around asking these kind of things may well be a bit odd, dodgy. But also it could be perfect. It could mean that you get more or what have you. And also, none of the stools that you went to seemingly would be able to sort of realistically help you with this with any real knowledge. None of them seem like this is their bread and butter. Apart from potentially the whisper mongerer, but
You just departed.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't know where he is now, and or if when he'll come back. So
Yeah. Also, I don't wanna owe anything to this guy. So
Well, I had to scam him.
yeah, I guess.
Can I sell these gems then, quick? Or we can
yes,
just
we'll
whatever
do
you
that. So how much were they in total? Was it 50 gem
want.
total?
I've got 2 of them worth 25 each. So.
Okay. Sure. I would say just to see if you get the full amount or not, and I'll set the DC on this in my head now. Done. Can you roll a persuasion check?
Yes. Go
I
on
mean,
then.
the DC was 15, so you fucking smash that.
Go on then.
Cool. Straight up, you're able to sell them off to a couple of individuals, sort of looking to make a couple of wedding bands, both followers of Australia and like this. That's actually a good point. Before you sell them, like these gems, I would say are perhaps maybe connected in with, Australia. And such.
50 gold is 50 gold.
Yeah, so you're able to collect that 50 gold. 2 enthusiastic guys looking to get married soon, and they want to like make some wedding bands, and these would fit perfectly on that front. So lovely. Sold. Done. What's next?
Bed.
I
You
need
said
to
tent.
tent.
No tents. We're done.
God damn it.
the tent shop is out of stock.
Oh, would you look at that?
Didn't Trix say she was going to make one?
Yeah,
But, like,
she's
Trix isn't
working
here.
up to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a luck check. 7. They're out of tents.
No tent.
Sure. Yeah, if you
Sleep
say
in the
so,
car,
yeah.
it's fine.
I tell you, go up to where you'd bought the tents from, and as you're going up there, there's someone like a group of individuals walking away, and they've just got a whole load of these like tents. And
God.
as you ask about it, they're like,
Scalpers.
"Sorry, dearie, you just missed it, mate. Last one's gone."
Is there anyone in town that, they're past their camping days or whatever? They have a tent, empty nesters. Looks around the camp, the small settlement with like four shops, maybe.
I think most of them are being used, dear.
Wait, I don't have sound anymore. Why?
Things you love to hear.
Suddenly
Certified
no
Linux
sound.
moment.
Oh, have you still got no sound?
Been Linux.
And you can't really answer it, can you?
No,
In Linux.
no answer. Is
No,
an
no.
answer. Oh man, this is what you get for using Linux, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm so confused because the stream still has sound.
So do everyone else.
What is going on?
Yep. The penguin is letting him down.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
slightly off topic. I'm drinking some cider.
Mm,
I've got a tea
Is
in
it-
me.
Tea.
He's in.
Oh, Tetley's.
I've got a cup of tea as well, but it's a spiced tea.
confused.
So
That's the most
it's-
English
yeah.
fucking mug I've ever seen.
it's full of like all the different herbs around
It's
the
like
top
this
of
is
it.
the two different types
Yeah.
of English.
I mean,
tea,
Two
isn't it?
types of English, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, we got James in chat saying he's got spiced rum. I don't think
I'm
anyone here.
drinking-
Oh, actually, yeah, no. Oscar and Luke both being around when James got heavily drunk on stream.
Yes.
That's fun.
An iconic moment.
We're
How did
back.
that go?
I think we're back.
You hear us now?
We're so fucking back.
Okay. Very sorry. And my
Hooray.
mic is so
What happened?
terrible.
You press a button or?
No, my headphones for some reason stopped working because I'm cursed for some reason.
I wonder where they were manufactured.
Essex.
Probably
Proper
time.
British. Proper British headphones, right there.
Proper
Yeah.
British. Where's your Union Jack, mate? You need to get your Union Jack with them. All right.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Peat
where were we?
spice,
You were asking.
Peat seasoning. Love me beer. Enough said.
I'm so tired of all of this. It's
Don't worry, mate. You've only got one of the most stressful things you can do in life happening soon of you moving, so it's okay.
yay.
So I've now completely forgotten what you were asking, aside from the fact that there were no tents, and then you were
Yeah,
asking
we were
around if
talking
there were
about
any
tents
around.
and no tents because Buck has about as much luck as I do.
Yeah, so I'd say there's no tents, but you could try and get some like general bits of fabric and stuff if you so wish.
I mean, I
We've got
have
a
been
whole
sleeping
cart.
under the cart, which was okay-ish, I guess. And now we have delivered the supply, so I could sleep in the cart under the tarp. It's made of the bits of my tent anyway, so of my former tent. So
I mean, you could
Yeah.
So you could buy a cloak, but I can't actually remember how much that would be. It'd be in the general store, but it's not here. Oh well. Cool. All right. So, is there anything else in town, or before the night is over, people want to do?
I'm gonna roll
Did
for
we actually
pebbles. Oh, that's
Did we
that's
actually-
beautiful.
What's that for?
I rolled for pebbles, if Tom allows it.
Oh.
Sure. Okay, so we have a roll on the table, so I will chuck this in. I will roll it publicly.
Maybe there's a tent. That's good thinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
89.
what
That's
this
the
is.
tent, right? Collapsible.
Oh, it's so
hiking staff.
close. It's in the right region of
Yeah,
item.
it's, yeah. Correct domain.
Feeling sorry for you. Oh my god, what is her name? Now I'm gonna have to scroll down. Because I won't like it. Hara Stitchlin, feeling sorry for you, is like,
You might find use in this. I'm done with it. My walking days are over, but it could be pretty useful if you want. It's a collapsible hiking staff. It, could reach out to even 10 foot.
Thank you, madam.
No problem.
Intensely confused at having stuff he hasn't stolen. Goes back.
You look like a nice, honourable gentleman.
Hey, hands it across. And yeah, I would say, I think for flavor wise, I think that just counts as like a collapsible 10-foot pole.
Okay. I
Yeah.
guess I'm gonna put it in equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is even an item for it. Yeah, there's.
All 10 foot. I'm just gonna add this to me in my
Yeah.
thing and edit it to be collapsible, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, shamefully, no magic item or tent being rolled out that one. I
Sad.
think there's a tent. I think there is a tent on the list. I can't fucking remember. It's been a while since I made it. Either way, that's done. Pebbles are collected. You guys can have your long rest.
Yay.
Yay.
Needed that.
Do it
What the hell?
Oh,
was
the
that?
fuck? It just asked me to make rest for everyone who's not connected.
Just click yes. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't have the permission to do that, so
Then click no. That's fine. Just
Yeah, I just
exit
exit out
out of it. For some reason, Trix wasn't in that token. There she goes. Right.
so now I'm gonna say it like In the morning, I activate my psychic whispers to connect to Sufi, Aster, and Figgle. Let me check that. But
Okay. How long is that going to last for? I think you have to roll a
yeah,
dice for it, right?
that's the thing.
He's just got to
Oh,
read
no,
through
I-
6
I- I-
paragraphs.
I'm not. I'm not going to do it right now because it's a number of hours for a die roll of my psionic die, which is a D8, a D6.
It does make me
D8.
laugh seeing the fact that
D8.
3 of you have the exact same HP. Like that.
What are the chances?
It's happened multiple times now in this campaign.
It's actually pretty high.
Yeah, all right.
If they're all the same
Sorry.
class,
Just ruining it.
especially, but
Sorry.
Actually,
You're
I think-
ruining it.
I think this
Exactly.
is 3 different dice
From my
types.
lips. Ruining.
Yeah, it's 3 different dice types, so it's even. It is
Yeah.
actually harder than
We don't have the same dice rolls.
there's a
Some of
D12,
us.
D10, and D8. So
D12's getting wrecked then.
Oh,
Who's
yeah,
got a
you
D12?
have- Who has
Aster
D12?
is-
Oh, he's a
you,
D10.
You have barbarian.
Oh no, D10. Sorry,
Levels?
D10.
Yeah. It's barbarian's only D12, right?
Yeah. Oh wait,
I was
maybe-
gonna rage if Aster gets.
Oh,
to
he's let the-
multiclass
he's
before,
let the
before
bag
level
slip.
6.
It was-
He's let the
it
bag slip.
was- Been doing it the whole time.
Okay, 2 D10s and a D8.
And D8.
So Puck is actually just performing better than he should do.
I think we're
Yeah.
under.
As usual.
underperforming.
I think I worked it out beforehand. I think it's actually Aster and
We're underperforming.
Figwa who are slightly below average.
Oh,
Anyway,
wait.
all right,
I am
we move
too
on. So you
Okay.
guys are going to awake in the tavern, in your bedrooms, private bedrooms or public ones, whichever ones you had rented at the time. And the day is yours. What is the plan here? Where are you going? So let's say you wake up, you go and go to start to have breakfast. It's brought to you, whatever you may wish, fried breakfast, oats and porridge, whatever it may be. But you're sat down around a table at the moment as the sunlight drifts on through one of the nearby windows, showing off some of the dust specks floating down from the ceiling above.
So
What are you doing?
I think the plan was to skip Stonehaven because we have nothing to do there and go for Brookside.
Mhm.
And we might.
Yeah, I think we hadn't
make
decided
a-
specifically on what to do
Yeah, we were like
before,
Brookside or
Brookside
Temple.
or yeah,
Or
yeah.
Temple,
I
yeah.
don't think we've fully decided yet.
Yeah, because
When
we
are
don't
we
really
going
know
to stop off
where-
on the way to
Yeah.
the
Where
thing
Yeah.
the
is
temple
like
is.
here?
Yeah, so it's a slight. Like, it's not even a detour. It's like making.
Just go
It
for
is a detour.
Yeah.
It is a detour.
It's like this area somewhere, right? So-
No, it's a detour. it's a
and we have
big
to go off the
detour.
track as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like
it's
that.
I mean, this is all map of the mind, isn't it?
Yeah,
in
you
theory.
don't have this specific
Yeah.
map here.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a general
Describe it.
location. Yeah.
It's
So is it like this?
far.
You can
or-
point
It's
it out
in-
exactly if you
or
want.
is
It's
it
in the
like
mountains.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the mountains.
Oh, it's actually in the
Oh.
mountains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a big detour. Like
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a big detour.
Yeah, so
So
we
you
also
can
choose
do we
to
have
the
the supplies to get there?
You can't take a
So-
car up a mountain.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we need
in
to chop the
character,
cars.
and in character, Puck is like, maybe we want to go to the village first to figure out what's going on with the mountain before we go in blind. You know, that might be a good idea. Not going blind.
It is
Makes
less
sense.
fun that way.
I
Do
do
you
think
do
we need to know
everything your
what.
eyes closed?
No, I just have good enough vision that I can see things from far, So it is less of a surprise for me. But we go to the village. It is fine.
Okay.
How much of a way out is it?
Well, thing is, if it's a temple, there might be a path to it. But since we don't have a map or anything,
Yeah. So the path starts kind of like. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Leave it. It's fine.
I don't even know what I've done.
Set a waypoint.
Have I?
That it looks like.
That's a thing I can do?
No, that's not the
It's-
waypoint. That's
Oh, it's
an
a circle.
area of effect.
It's around 96 miles.
Yourself a nuke.
Yeah.
So like
It's around 96 miles from
Yeah.
the weird water rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Asta, knowing that area, know that the cart cannot come with?
Okay. Well,
Would you say
that's-
You're so this is up to Asta to communicate. You can like ask in character, have this conversation in character, guys.
well, So you're positive we can't bring the cart with us to this temple?
We could bring the cart most of the way.
Because not gonna lie, if we're not bringing the cart to the temple, I want to go to Brookside because I need a tent. I'm not sleeping in the wild with no car and no tent. Like, I'm giving
Just
it.
buy a cloak. They're
I
very
do
comfortable.
have a cloak. I have a cloak.
Then sleep in it.
You're sleeping in a tent. Have you slept outside in a cloak? It's not fun.
Yes. Frequently.
Why? For fun?
No, I just don't want to carry a tent around all the time.
You're more hidden when you're sleeping in a cloak.
I don't need to be hidden. Well, I need to be hidden from the rain.
Well, I'm
Yeah, it's
just,
called a
I'm
cloak.
just saying that's why I sleep in a cloak sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I sleep in the house.
Oh, I had a house too.
Yeah, but anyway, if we can't bring the car, I'd rather maybe have a place to put it. Because living
I mean, we
in
can
the
take
middle
it.
of the way. Because you said most of the way, so
Yeah, we can take it to the base of the mountain. We can't take it up the mountain, but we can take it to the
Yeah.
base.
So you're
Yeah,
just
that's
leaving the cart there.
So you know that there's like a place that is like a storage place for carts and such down there. You can take like the mules up there, but the cart itself is likely best not. You'd have had specialized smaller carts that would have gone up, but there is a path that you would know is obviously used to go up there otherwise, and they just take beasts of burden with packs on them instead of the carts for the most part.
I mean, how long would it take anyway, this detour? Because, you know, what if we do this detour and then, like, 6 people die from the moving mountain? It doesn't look good on us. We're meant to be the heroes.
Yeah. Also, 96 miles is an awful lot of walking. We do not have the supplies right now, right?
Yeah, it's like 3 days, right? So we've got
Yeah.
12 days of supplies plus I think we've got about
I do
2
believe
weeks.
I could support us, but it would take quite a lot out of me every day.
How long can we on the road,
18.
Storm? How far? 18 a day.
In a day, yeah.
Okay, so,
So
we do
it's
need
five.
to really stack up.
5 days to weird water, and then like I think it's a day and a half.
Is it?
And then it's
How do you draw the?
By the way, guys, why are we going to the temple again?
That's a
Like-
job
What job?
Is it 2
from
days?
the job from the people in Sea Haven.
I don't remember that. The
What?
job was saved
It was
Brookside, right? Like
no,
what-
so
what
we
has-
we got multiple different jobs.
Yeah, I remember that. But
So we got the job from the was it the guard, like the head guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go on the quest tracker, it's called Stonefall's Wind Whispers. So we've got travel safely to Brookside via the overland route. Investigate reports of falling boulders and mountain disturbances. Locate the
Yeah.
Temple of Zephyr. Determine the cause of the activity, which the implication was that the Temple of Zephyr is the cause of the activity, and then stop or contain the threat.
yeah,
So
but
the temple is the end goal because it is almost certainly the reason why the
yeah,
disturbances are happening.
That's a lot of hypothetical before we even get to Brookside, though. Like we have second hand, but that's a lot of second. 8th hand. reports that the Temple of the Fair might be the cause.
I think it was Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like pretty well understood that that was the cause, right?
I mean, no, but
Or that it was
I think it
involved.
was.
You have
But it was-
limited
There was some
information.
ideas.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
a captain in Sea Haven telling us something about a temple in Brookside, which is, even if you go by boat, is 100 miles away.
So
Don't you want to confirm things? Maybe? Before trekking 100 miles up a mountain?
I think we should go to the temple, actually.
Are you just spiting me?
No, I didn't. I didn't realise that the mountain was moving up there. I thought the mountain was moving in Brookside.
So, just to clarify, that one of you can perhaps recall and stuff is the fact that it was the general statement of the mountain has come alive and villages and hamlets around Brookside have been affected. But it's around like the base of the mountain that is seemingly the ones who have been mainly affected by this. The small hamlets and farms and such that are sort of set up in around the area, and so there is like claim from individuals that it's connected to this temple in the mountains that has been abandoned for a number of years, and that they're saying it like it must be that, but like there's no definitive on this. Like
I think-
it's part of like the research and understanding from your side. So
Was it Sufi only that Asta told some of the extra background
Yes.
about so it's, I guess Sufi in his head is a stronger. It is definitely that, but we understand that it is coming from the mountains and not something that is happening in Brookside. Brookside is like on the periphery of the area of
it's
effect,
even
basically.
pretty far. By the way, Aster, I'm sorry to ask, but what's your relation to that temple again? Because like we have a random temple that might be killing people, and then you're like, oh, by the way, I know how to go there.
I've been around. But
You've been
that-
around. That's what I
Yes.
used to say when I was stealing people.
Fair enough. It's where I come from. And there is reason to believe that it is what was happening. Well, it may be the cause. I don't know, but that place did used to speak, so we'll see.
Speak.
Sing.
So it was already alive. Our whole premise is falling apart, guys.
It sang, and then the thing that made it sing was stolen. And well, it's been dormant for I don't know too many years now.
Oh wait, so this thing, so we've signed up to go in the temple of an angry god that's drowning villages in mountain because things have been stolen. That's what you're saying.
Pretty heroic to me.
Heroic, yeah, maybe, but again, first, I'm gonna say, Aster, like, maybe share that information with us? You know? That sounds important.
We are still far enough away that, well,
Yeah, but we're trying to decide what we're doing.
I know,
This
that's
is
why I'm
kind
telling
of-
you now.
No, you're telling me because I insisted.
Yes.
Paul just face plants in the table with a dull thump and stop talking.
As you do that, there's this gruff-looking halfling who walks over, sort of got a bald spot on their head, black hair, scraggly, kind of look a little bit bruised. They got a busted-up nose. They come over like, "Oh, I heard someone shouting something about needing a tent. Me and my mates just bought a bunch. If you want to
Oh,
buy
yeah.
one, could sell you one. We need them though, but if you want, could sell it for a little bit extra. Keep me happy."
What's a little bit extra? Also, are you staying in the inn? In the inn?
Yeah, we're on our way to see Avon now.
Oh, okay. Are you leaving tonight or tomorrow morning? Oh no, we're in the morning right now. Right. Are you leaving today or tomorrow?
I think we're leaving tomorrow, to be honest. Maybe a few days.
Okay. What price would you ask?
4 gold.
4 gold for a tent?
It's a seller's market.
Yeah. No. Thank you, dude. Maybe I'll come by later. What's your room?
I'll be number 9.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll drop by later. I'll need to consult my finances. That's a steep price, mate.
Right. Well, Well, if you are heading, where are you heading? You heading to see Avon as well?
Nah,
travel
we're going
together.
the other side. We're going to Brookside.
Oh,
Kinda.
that's a dangerous route to take, but fair enough.
Towards
Dangerous times.
Brookside. Yeah.
Me and my mates
Anyway.
just are leaving away from that area.
Oh, you come from there?
Yeah, we
Yeah. Do you have
Yes,
any? What happens on the road? We've heard things.
I mean, the roads itself were mostly safe. We did have to kill this horrible little badger creature that was, I say little, it was giant.
Yeah.
But otherwise, watch out for the flying rocks. Luckily, it's a little bit closer to the mountain. You have to worry about that. Otherwise, it's just the occasional pebble that might kill you. My friend Jeff, he got hit by a flying pebble that just came out of nowhere, and he was gone. Went straight through his head. Killed him.
When
Gone.
you say flying rocks, are they falling from the mountain or are they like magic flying?
Well, I imagine it would take either a huge amount of strength or magic to do that. But
Well, I'm
sure, to
not
be
a
honest.
scholar, but
I have no idea. I'm just a farmhand.
okay.
But there's like the place I was based at, small little hamlet. There's a few people just arrived a few days later. Fucking giant boulder landed on the main building, killing my own. The people who hired us.
Oh,
So we fucking got out of there.
the mountain sounds less and less attractive.
Yeah, luckily I heard there's a couple of people on their way to try and sort it out.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I wish them luck.
Same. I wouldn't want to be them.
Yeah, me neither.
No, fools gonna be fools taking the money off the Luminary Court. But hey, if you're doing a good favor to the locals, that's also good, I suppose.
Yeah, some people like that.
Right, anyway, and he like smacks you on the back. We may be in, we may be out, but I'll see you later. And he wanders
See ya.
off to go join his group of friends, and there's about 10 of them just around. They all look, like rough, like work
I'm
and
gonna-
farmhands.
I'm gonna wait for them to leave the inn and I'm gonna go rob room 9.
I make a insight check
I mean,
to,
yeah.
like, does Suvi understand that that's what he's going to do?
I don't think you have to be a genius.
I know, no,
Yeah.
but I don't want to just do
What
it.
is your passive insight?
16.
I would say,
I
being
have
who you are,
expertise. I have expertise in deception now.
what is your
You
passive?
wasn't being deceptive. You're like, what room are you in? Are you here today or tonight?
What is your passive deception?
15.
Yes.
Okay. So, Sufi, perhaps it's because your background and because you've seen how Mara, Puck acts. There's like that hint of like he's up to something. What exactly? Who knows? You're not
There's
mind
only a
reader.
hint.
Yeah, but when he makes a move, I'm going to follow him.
Mm.
For
Alright,
reasons that I
guys, should we go now?
We'll leave.
Just a sec. I need to fetch something from my room, and then I'm good to go.
Alright, I'll get the cart ready.
Yes,
I have left
left something too.
I'm good. I'm just gonna try to sleep Sophie and go and take I'm not even. I'm very that nonchalant thing where you just enter a room very naturally.
Yeah,
take
but
the
I also
thing
do
and
know-
go out.
I also do know that you're going to room 9,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
going to room 9.
Oh yeah, but I'm not expecting you to stop me. So
No, not planning to.
Both of you handle this.
Okay. You tell me if the room is locked.
Yes, it's locked.
And is it like facing anything? Like, can I try to open it, or is it like?
It's in a long corridor.
Okay, well, if it's empty, I'm just gonna look left, look right, see Sufi, like shrug, pick up my tools and open the door.
Yeah, I lean against the wall and act as a lookout.
Nice.
Okay, roll a perception check, and then roll a
Sleight of hand.
what was it? Sleight of hand.
+1 for the tool.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. 10.
Oh my god, that fucking Jesus, +12 to it is just
That's the
nuts.
only thing I'm good at. What do you expect?
Yeah. So Sufi 10 is terrible in this front. And so
Make sure there's only one
Luckily-
way in, right?
luckily Sufi, it's not a complicated lock. So you can unlock it, lift it up, go into the room, and you see like a few different beds around the room. Smells of sweat, nothing like peculiarly nice, and you just see in a corner like a bunch of like supplies, like food supplies, and then also some like a set of tents as well.
You know what? Let me check a thing. What's the normal? I'm gonna just like literally just take a tent and leave two gold pieces.
It's a 2-person tent, so you can find that. Yeah.
And leave 2 gold pieces and just go out with the tent under my thing and relock the door and get out.
I'd say as you walk out, having done that very quickly and smoothly and decisively, Sufi, you finally hear some like footsteps coming down from like one end of the corridor, and Marius stood there with the tent in their hands.
Is one of our rooms right next to this one? Like, where would we be staying?
I'd say maybe like opposite and like a few doors down.
Can I like sort of push him backwards into the room
Yeah.
to get out of the side?
Freaky.
As you push it back in, you hear like a very like highly pitched voice coming down the room, talking to an individual who's a little bit lower pitched, a little bit more grumbly, and it's like, "Oh, sure, ma'am, we'll make sure to pick up your favourites before we head on over to Stonehaven. It's okay." And their voices fade and disappear off, and you guys are left there.
You're going to
in that room?
Stonehaven. Not the same guys. I just go out with the tent under my like it's my.
I don't let him leave
Why?
because I want to talk to you.
Oh, sure.
Which is why I followed you. Yeah. So as he sort of goes to walk out, Sufi like gently kicks the door shut. And,
That's ominous.
And he says, "What do you want to be?"
What? You will need to restrict the fields of possibilities right now. What do you want?
When I met you, you were what, a shitty thief in a forgotten
I'm a
town.
great thief, please.
And now we have the chance to be something that people will remember. A opportunity to increase our station. And all you want to do is steal a tent.
Let me count the reason I should care.
You don't have to, but that is why I ask.
No,
What do you want to be?
Well, not paying 4 golds for a tent, for one.
Do you not think maybe that...
about it.
So you go. Do you not think maybe we should get to the point that 4 gold means nothing to us?
4 gold already means nothing to me. That's not
And
the
yet
point.
you won't pay it for a tent.
No, of course not. It's the principle of the thing. I do not get fleeced. It's a principle, you know. You have tons of those.
The place we are going to now, it is dangerous. Yes,
Oh.
you even say that it could be an angry god.
Yeah.
And so, I want to
I
know
think-
what you want to be, because I do not want my back watched by a man who will run away at dangers.
Sophie, let me ask you a question. Like, you've seen me in action a couple times now. Have I ever run away?
That is a fair point. But it is, I think, different here. You know, you seem to not want to take this path that we have laid out. You
Do I want
speak as
to?
if it is.
Do I want to increase my station? Not really. Do I want 4 golds to mean nothing? 4 golds already mean nothing. Do I want to steal from an angry god? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I just don't mistake my prudence and not wanting to be crushed by rocks in a fucking lost landscape we know nothing about by a companion that won't divulge any information about it. For cowardice. No, I just want thing to be working correctly. That's it. I want information before going in.
That Sufi opened the door and said, "Then let's go steal from a god."
Oh.
He walks out.
I was really wanting Puck there to say under his breath again, shaking the little pendant and gold.
Yeah.
It's going to be a speedrunner and pissing off as many gods as you can.
If hell exists, he's going to it. I'll tell you that.
Oh, the Abyss certainly does. The Discordant Abyss. It's not a place you want to be. All right. Cool. Aster, Figgle. Are you both getting the cart ready? Trix will be helping the cart either way.
I think it makes sense to, yeah.
Okay. So, say, are you guys getting any other supplies from here? Because you have 12 at the moment, and there was talk about getting more, I think, or...
How much do
guys are
those crates cost again?
I think it's 6 silver pieces. I think it should be more than that. That's pretty cheap.
And are those supply crates, do they have like a expiry date, or
No.
are these... Okay.
I'm doing away with that.
I just put my tent in the cart.
Okay.
I'll buy 10 supplies. Though.
How does he? Wait, hang on. You put. Okay. You haven't got to the cart yet, though, right? You've just prematurely put your tent in it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You still have to walk through the lobby of the pub with a tent
Yeah, that's
under
true.
your arm, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No problem. I found one.
Can I... Ooh, wait. 1 sec. Am I smart enough to think about that?
I'm just gonna give the tent to Sufi.
Nope.
It's Sufi's tent.
I don't have a tent. I have a bedroll.
Oh.
the top.
well, yeah, but it's your tent now. Here.
Doesn't
It's your
take...
tent. Oh god damn it. I'm just
No, I
gonna
was trying to
jump-
work out if I'm smart enough to try and hide it, and I rolled an 8. So it's not happening.
I'm just gonna roll it in my cloak and exit the thing. Not being not acting suspicious, just going up with a package under my arm. There is no
Okay.
reason for anyone to suspect anything. So
Make a... you know what? Fuck it. Make two rolls. Make a performance and a deception check.
seriously, you're gonna make me make performance with my -1 charisma.
Yes! But then you got that balance out of the deception, mate.
Yeah.
See how badly you do to succeed.
That's decent.
-1
for the one.
plus 6. What's the point
Yeah.
even mentioning the -1, bro?
Yeah, expertise on something you've got a -1 on.
Yeah, which is funny, I think. So that's why I took it.
Cool. That is going to be enough to go unnoticed by anyone who may have cared or been paying attention. and such, and so you're able to walk out of the trader's lodge and make your way towards the cart.
Yeah, and I'll just put my tent very casually in the cart, and I'm good.
I mean, how much did the supplies cost?
Let me
Like,
just let me edit that because the price on
Yeah.
that is on there is wrong. So
Wrong
it's
or too cheap?
too cheap.
Yeah.
I think it was from when I had previously had different mathematics on it.
The description
I see.
says 2 gold apiece, which seems kind of low.
So, technically be 2.5 gold, because it's essentially 5 silver pieces per ration, and this is enough for 6, and so you essentially get a discounted amount on this front. So I'll just correct that on there. But
You say 2.5, yeah?
each, yeah. So then that's
2.5.
enough to feed everyone in your party.
2.5 gold per crate.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll buy 10, which is 25.
25 gold.
yeah, and I did mention earlier, but I can create food enough for us if we do run out of supplies. It's just
I
not
can
very
just hunt
nice.
some as well.
I wish I could
Yeah.
but I'm lazy.
Well, you only shoot little rabbits. That's not going to feed anyone.
I'll add those supply units, or have you, Luke, to the cart.
I can just
I mean,
add
I
them
can-
because we've already got 12, so I'll make it 22.
Yeah, cool.
Done.
I can feed 15 people if needed, but it's just not very good food.
So there's also slightly extra rules there for the create food and
Okay.
water, where you would essentially be able to create 1 temporary supply ration, which would then feed a group of 6 for that day.
Okay, cool.
Is it a spell that costs anything, or is it just something you can do once a day?
It doesn't. It's level 3. It
Oh,
doesn't.
right, so
it doesn't
it's- yeah.
say. Yeah,
So it's just a big spell slot. Yeah.
it's just a big spot slot. Yeah, yeah.
For some reason I was thinking it was level 2. I may increase the bar. Yeah, I'll increase the how many people.
It's a
I
big
can
boy
do.
spell.
I mean, to be fair, all I need to do is feed us and the horses. Really, at the moment, anyway.
That's a
I'm
fair point. Do we need to get stuff for the horses?
gonna- I would say you've still got enough supplies in there to get to Brookside, and then after that you'll need to get feed.
Or
And
what
stuff.
if we
Go
go
to the
directly to the
temple.
temple?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Our horses can eat the grass
Yeah, but they have to-
until we're in the mountain.
Yeah, but
Like,
horses
they're all-
graze for a long time
That's true.
because grass is really terrible.
I mean,
Let me see. Yeah, horses have to eat 12 hours a day.
yeah, true.
So whilst they're walking, they're not actually going to get much.
Those are mules, though.
Yeah, I guess they are smaller. So,
Yeah.
but still, while they're walking, they can't graze.
They are walking a cart.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also they're exercising, right? So they
Yeah.
will need more.
For them, it's essentially 1 silver piece per day each. Well, per 2, I'd say. So, if you want, you can buy 20 for 2 gold.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Cool. I've put 20 in there. Feed. Done. And so I will add in an extra. I think it was technically 10 days, so you have 30 days worth of feed for them. 30 days
Same
worth.
So are we in agreement that we're going straight to the temple and sort of stopping off at some of the places along the way, like the hamlets?
I mean, we'll be able to get information at the Water Rest, hopefully, but we can stop at hamlets and villages on our way up the route.
Let's go.
Alright.
It's time to go.
Awesome. All right, let's get a move on here. So we're going to jump into the venturing, as it were. Oscar, seeing as you love it quite a bit, how about you roll me a weather table?
Oh yeah.
You
I
have
love a
access to
weather
it. So.
table. Oh,
Maybe for
my bad.
once, don't roll like storm.
What was that you rolled? 63?
63.
63. Okay, cool. So, as you guys set about going about it, you hear in the distance the cracking of thunderstorms in the distance, and like a few droplets of water land on your heads as you look up towards the sky and face out towards the southeastern exit down on the main road. So you guys are going to be able to make some progress here. Just move this. So why is it not doing it? You can travel 4 squares a day, or including the spot you're on. So it's essentially 3 squares. Where is this? So
it takes 2 days to get to the crossing.
it's technically 3 squares. Technically here.
Oh wait, so I keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go from the wrong place because there's the tower like right next to it.
I think that with what has happened the last few days, maybe we have like a very attentive watch going on while traveling.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching behind us.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So we can have max 2 people watching per day. You can either do combined rolls, or you can do separate. I'll allow you to choose that, and then that will also help change any flavor and stuff if anything was to pop up.
Well, I'm really good at perception, so
Same.
maybe us 2.
I'm a
I don't know
perceiver.
how combined versus separate 2.
It's essentially advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
the advantage for you or
One person gets
both
out.
of us.
What is everyone's perception?
I mean,
17. Oh, yeah, plus 7.
plus 8.
What's the 2?
What are you doing? Make a choice.
Just give the advantage to the person with the better roll, right?
Yeah, I'll give advantage to.
Cool.
Or
Okay.
you could give me advantage and I can try and roll for a nat 20. But...
No, I bet against you.
Yeah. As you want. Sophie, I'm letting you call it.
No, you go. You've got a better roll than me.
Cool. Roll with advantage. Puck.
Okay.
Oh, that's good to have. Cool. Yeah, so honestly, like, this day has been mostly without issues. The main issue aside has just been the thunderstorms and some of the rains, a little bit of wetness here, but for the most part, yeah, like, you don't see anyone tailing you with that 24. You don't see people like following you. You see people like glance at you, and like people are traveling like up past you. There's a couple of small carts with like, you know, a single mule. Like there's even like a horse and one. There's yeah, a couple of different people sort of traveling up towards the Traveler's Ring past you, but nothing seemingly of direct interest or danger. Although actually, yeah, nothing. That is not what I meant to roll. But
Guy spits for a second.
you guys are able to stop and set up camp. Is there anything you guys want to do during your downtime or talk?
I think I don't know. I really want Puck, but you tell me, Aiden, if that's like a bother to play out. But I think Puck would needle Aster. Like he wants information about what's going on, because you basically said, I come from here, and then stop talking, which is a thing. And he's like, you literally know where we are going and what's happening, and you're not telling us.
I don't know what's happening. There were never truly alive mountains. The temple had a relic that was stolen, and it caused the winds to sing. This is not that.
This is not that?
Well, it was gone and everyone was dead, so I'd rather not believe that it's that.
I mean, I don't want to cry at like an open wound or anything, but it does sound like that's an awful lot of coincidences, right? Like you're here in our town, suddenly the mountain comes alive. Who here is there to say, "Oh, by the way, I know, I know, I know the place. I can guide you there." Oh, you're there. Great. That's kind of,
Well, the mountain's coming alive. We don't know if it's the temple, but I do need to find out. So I'm
Yeah.
going to the temple, and
But-
we're going to the temple, but we don't know if it's linked at the
But-
moment. It probably is.
Then again, like for for 2 days travel more, we get to Brookside and maybe someone made the trek to the temple and has the information we have without having to hike 100 miles. 200 if we come back. Might not, because we would be fucking dead.
Maybe, but I need to know what's going on, and if that temple is involved,
Again,
I need to find out.
4 days to do a going and coming to Brookside to get information.
Yeah, but the area we're traveling through is not uninhabited. Like there are a bunch of places that are being like much more affected than Brookside by the thing, so they're more likely to be. This is me
Are
speaking.
they
Not
all like on the coast and
no. There's a bunch of
only
No,
big city-
there's villages
villages
at the base of the mountains.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hamlets
I
and
guess.
farms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the point is to get that information from people who are closer to the source.
And we'll
Fair
be
enough.
stopping at the Werewater Rest anyway, so we'll be able to talk to the people there and talk to anyone that's come through
Is that
and try and find out information there. If
which place are you talking about? Sorry.
The Werewater Rest, so the T
Oh.
junction.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's, yeah,
okay.
there's,
So there's a tavern
Right.
there.
Yeah.
That's where the road splits, and we should be able to find out
Oh.
information there. I I understand what you mean, but I cannot
Oh no, but
take
now
time out
that
of my
you
journey to go.
now that you've given me the information that there is an inn literally on the way and that we might find
he
information
has mentioned
there.
that quite a lot.
The weird thing.
The Werewater
Yeah.
Inn,
It's been brought up before.
the Werewater Rest. Yeah.
Okay, out of character, was I absent for a session and I missed this?
No. He's mentioned
No, I
it
said
several
it
times
earlier.
today.
Yeah.
It's just Tom just added it to the map now. so-
Yeah.
Am
No,
I-
it's been on my map, but not yours.
Am I dissociating? I feel what the fuck?
I have
been-
said
it's
it.
been
I have said it a
mentioned,
few
yeah.
times. Yeah.
Okay, well, my bad. I'm sorry. Puck would not have
No, that's
insisted if that was like. I'm very sorry. Maybe
I don't know.
just-
Puck might have.
Yeah.
You might-
Yeah. You were talking and Puck was like. I'm
Okay.
very sorry.
Oh, good.
So, who is keeping watch during the night?
I'll do it tonight.
We need 2 people to do
Is
it.
it Alberta? Yeah.
We'll
I
just do
think-
2 people per night. We'll just
Sure.
keep it simplified for this because you're along the main roads. But off the main road, you'd probably want more than that.
I have the Elven Trance, so I can do half a night easily.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah.
but just pick 2 people, roll some perceptions, and let's move
There
on.
you go. Bosh.
Oh, teacher on 20.
Nothing seemingly is coming to get you that you can see anyway during the night. I'd probably say for you, Asta, where are you sleeping, Asta?
Probably like wrapped in his coat, like off to the side, like kind of against a tree stump or something.
Say just for like a moment, there is a split in the sky, just like a slither in like the heavy clouds that just seems to part, and there's like a slight streak of perhaps lightning, and you swear like maybe it's like a little bit green, and then it's gone. Your eye like hum slightly during the storm. And that's it. If anyone has anything else they want to do during this long rest or in the morning, let me know. Otherwise, we'll continue on into the next day of travel.
I'm continually drawing schematics in my book.
Cool. Roll a Tinker's check for me.
Damn.
Okay.
Got a lot to learn.
Cool. So, who is keeping watch the next day?
I'm a
I'll
driver,
do-
not a watcher.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do it every night. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
It's during the day.
Yeah. Asta can
Oh.
do it in the day as well.
Because you said you guys are going to keep out watch, so.
Yeah. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
watching at night, it's
yeah, I'll watch at night. You guys will watch
Yeah.
at day.
Alright.
Yeah, and we watch during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna just do advantage every time?
No, I think I'm gonna give you advantage this time, just to like
Alright.
yeah.
Alright, get it out. Cool. There's nothing directly sort of like around you. You do notice like there seems to be some large birds or like figures up in the sky flying over. Good point, actually. Oscar, can you roll for weather?
I can if Sylvie gets up the way so I can see what I'm clicking. There we go. 43.
43. Okay. So through the light hailstorm off into the sky, that there is like these large figures that seemingly like giant wingspan that are flying through the air away from the direction you were heading up towards the north. And you'd know, like within the mountains and such, there have been nests of griffins and such that will create bothersome like annoyances for people, especially going after some horses or what have you. But like you wouldn't be able to identify them from this distance and stuff. But that's like one of the things you sort of notice, sort of flying off towards the north, is like a fairly large group like of these specks of like say 6, 7 these creatures flying off. Yeah, otherwise you guys are going to make your way towards the Witherwind Crossing. And as such, I should change the music away from being this shit, and we will change it just to something generic like this, so I don't spend hours. The road ahead of you dips into a wide valley, and before you sprawls the Witherwind River, a silver band of water thrashing with relentless current. It is very wide, like it's almost like a small lake, even up at this like part where you are. It's an unnaturally large lake, river rather, width-wise, and just rather chaotic and boiling with like chaos, as it were, through the waters. And you can see sort of like the far east, the jagged Noggin Rock peaks claw the sky, snow-capped summits feeding the surging flow below. At the near bank that you're heading towards, a small gnomish settlement, I suppose you could call it, bustles with life. Reed-woven huts and timber stilt houses cling to the water's edge. Their walls etched with faintly glowing like torches, seemingly like potentially like magical torches that sort of on go, and wooden platforms stretch out into the river, alive with the chants of gnomes guiding ropes and poles in practiced harmony. The air smells of fresh willow, tar pitch, and wet stone, while the sound of rushing water dominates everything else. A shrine of smooth river stone stands draped in ribbons and wildflowers, offerings tossed daily to sweeten the river's mood. Beyond the ferry waits a fairly well-clad bound raft, much large and broad enough to carry carts and animals. You can even hear it sort of like creaking from where you're at the moment. It's seemingly well made. You can see that they seem to, like, after they've crossed, they go down river and then back up across the other side, and they get pulled up the river via like a rope sort of mechanisms that sort of pull it along. And you can see that this one has suddenly just arrived, and there's travelers sort of like waiting to get aboard, and there's people who are sort of disembarked and moving off from it. But you're like, maybe a bit of a distance away from it at the moment. Do you guys just make your way in?
Yeah, I guess. So the river is like 6 mile wide?
It's not quite that long. It's more to do with like the difficulty of traveling. It's the slowness of the raft and the power of the river that sort of pulls away. That means that they have to. It's a very slow maneuver, but it would essentially take about 2 hours to still get across this with the way they do it. For those who've traveled, like often at times people will travel up towards Stonehaven and then back across to avoid this. There's like some people who will, but otherwise it's probably the quickest route, but yeah, can be a bit cumbersome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ferry. Yeah, essentially just
Very slow.
yeah, it's not what we would consider a ferry, but yeah, cool. So you make your way down, and there's plenty of gnomes around. There's specifically two. There's individual who you'd be introduced to if you're looking to board it, and if you ask around, and you're introduced to a sort of fairly elderly individual who goes by the name Brillick. It's like,
Oh yes, so you all looking to travel across? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm with the cart, of course.
Sure, and mules as well.
Yeah, and we need them to pull the cart.
Yeah, makes sense. Fairly standard practice. We've got one going out fairly soon. You guys can hop on if you wish. That would cost. There's what, 5 of you plus the 2 mules.
Yeah.
That would be. That would be a gold and a half.
Half
Okay.
as expensive as a tent.
I'll give a gold and a half.
take it.
Brilliant. If you line up, we'll show you on board. If you have any questions, feel free to ask Drola. They're the Ironbound over there, as they turn to you, Figure, and sort of specifically point towards an individual who's rather compact, muscular, and she's got a slightly sort of metallic sheen to her skin, and sort of like blackened hands from the constant sort of rope and iron work she's doing. But you can just straight up tell she's obviously born of iron. But yeah, do you guys have any questions or want to talk to anyone around here? What's going on?
So, how long until the ferry does move?
Probably about 30 minutes.
All right, I'll just bring the cart on now.
Sure, that would be perfect, actually.
And they can go ahead and help you embark. And if no one has any questions for any individuals around here, you can jump on board and start to make your way across if that's what you wish.
The ironbound gnome is on the ferry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Seem to be the
okay.
captain. Guess from the silence, no one wants to do anything. No one wants to go steal from Aquilian Shrine.
I mean, there is nothing of value here. So no.
There's
Still a piece of
daily
wood.
offerings. You never know what's there.
Yeah, but they throw it in the river, so you know.
Oh, there's probably like some of it doesn't. Whatever.
Are you
Copper
trying to
pieces.
convince me to go steal?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm. Yeah.
Think of all the copper.
10,000 copper. Good luck carrying it.
Yay.
Okay. So you guys get on board. There's not a crazy amount of people traveling on the way back. It seems like there are more people leaving than there is coming across. Sorry, going back across towards Better Spire Way. But yeah, you guys get on board, and Jola sort of holds up her hands like, all right, make sure to hold on to something at all times. Don't dip your feet in. Seems like the sturgeons have been rather chaotic at recent times for the last few weeks. It might bite your toes off. No, it's not a joke. They may actually bite your toes off. The exits are there, and they just point to all four sides. If you wish to disembark, then feel free. Wouldn't suggest it. Otherwise, we're probably going to be about 2.5 hours. And yeah, enjoy the ride. Cool. And they just clap their hands together and turn around and go back to sort of organising individuals pulling the rope to drag the raft across, the ferry across.
See if he makes a point of going to the middle of the raft.
How many gnomes of other types would I've ever met or seen?
I mean, that's really kind of like up to you to say.
Okay, well, question one: did Thistledale have a population of gnomes other than mine?
Yeah, there would have been a few. There wouldn't be
Would've
like
been
a
a few.
crazy amount, but yeah, there would be some. And like most of them would be sort of like Riverborn style or fields or similar to you, like forest.
Okay.
An iron gnome rare?
Not really. I mean, for you guys, you wouldn't have really interacted with them as much, unless they came to like trade and stuff. But like Stonehaven is like filled to the brim with them. Like
I think
coal gnomes and stuff are a lot as well.
they're from the mountains and stuff. And I'm from the woods.
Do you think they might know something about the ongoing situation?
Well, they're a ferry master, and there's lots of people coming this way rather than going south, so probably. They look awfully busy, though.
Maybe we leave them to it.
We can quickly ask when we leave.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do anything to do that.
Outward. What were you gonna do?
No, nothing spicy. Don't. Nothing spicy. Really.
Wah, wah. Okay. Cool. So like about 30 minutes past, you're very slowly making your way across, and you can tell like the river is like bubbling. And for those of you, if you know, I think all of you have like half decent perception for the most. Yeah, I think you all actually just have half decent perception. I think on that front. So you notice like there are like in the distance, you can see these large like fish diving out of the water. Who has, let's say, 17 or higher passive perception?
I have 17 nature. Tom.
I do.
I have 17 perception.
18.
Cool. The nature one may come in to check on this front, but for the perception one, you notice that there are like these giant fish that dart out of the water and like land back in another spot that's seemingly scarred with these black veins.
Oh.
And the current, like the water, is seemingly a little bit more oil. Like there's like almost like a film of oil across the top, even as it's like sort of rushing past.
Well, I know that Figgle is our nature guy, so I'm just gonna go to Figgle. I'm like, have you seen the fishes? Is that normal? They have like black veins and shit.
No, it's definitely not normal. I think it's there's been a lot of there's been a lot of ravenous animals lately. You know, we saw that boar, giant badger, that shark. Something's weird's going on. And it kind of all started to happen after. They said there was a wave of energy, right?
Yeah, you told me that, so I don't really know.
Yeah. Best not to think on it too much.
Tom, do the fishes bear any resemblance to the sharktopus? Like, does it look like they're affected by the same thing?
They look abnormal. Do they look like they're affected? That's like that is a big, broad question. I'd say they look strange and are much larger than you'd expect. But you know, you've also never been on this river before.
Sure. I'm just gonna turn to Figgle. I'm like, do you think like what happened to the shark is happening to the fishes? Like they're bigger, like the shark, right? And you said you fought like giant badgers. And the farmer said they fought giant badgers. Like there is giant things.
I think you know, when we saved Thistledale, that wave of energy caused some animals to get different. Is what I think.
You guys never actually told me or asked her what you did precisely. Like, what happened? Like, did you...
Yeah, Stevie wasn't there either. Just been out.
It's only Figgle that was there now.
So there was some wolves being an issue for like the farmers and stuff, and you know I'm the resident hunter, so we went to go cull the wolves a bit. They were taking shelter in these ruins. We killed the wolves, and then these ruins, like there was like this room in the ruins with like a big wishing bowl, and as soon as we went in the room, like the door closed, and then we had to make a wish, and so we wished Thistledale to be protected forever, and then this big dome surrounded Thistledale, and it protected Thistledale. There was lots of the farming was great, but outside the dome it was like sucking all of the life out of everything, and it would attack you. The dome.
You guys had an interesting life.
Yeah, and then it was like the god of madness or dreams or something, and then my my colleague sacrificed himself.
That he sacrificed himself.
No, it worked. No,
and
well,
you called him a colleague. He's cold, man.
Well, he was a bit strange. You would understand. He would understand, I think.
Oh well, you honor his memory, whatever you want.
Yeah, we saved the day, and apparently there's this big wave of energy flashed over the land, and now everything's big.
I have a question for you though. Why are you guys fiddling with gods? Like, you are fiddling. Like,
Well, you're missing
have...
the part where we're trapped in a room with a fucking wishing bowl god. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but between you and Aster, I kind of feel like, what the fuck is that? Like, why? He has problem with gods. You have problem with gods. I'm starting to feel jealous. Like, do I need to make problem with gods to belong?
I think you're already making those problems.
What?
As-
Why are you saying
as-
that?
As he comes out and says problems with gods, there is a lurch as the the ferry itself is shunted to one side, and there's like a group of people like and like holding onto the sides, and Jala's just like, keep calm, it's perfectly normal, we'll be fine. See, it stopped already. And they stop.
Can you remind me who the water god is, or the river god, or whatever? Just I forgot the name.
What shrine was right?
Was it
What shrine? What shrine was right next to you?
No, that was the goddess of the sun, right? The shrine. I stole the pendant of a pilgrim.
Your mic is cutting out.
Oh, that
Really
one.
nice to be
Mike has
with.
got the shit right there.
Oh, god damn it. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it seems okay. You stole
cutting out.
so two instances here. You first
Yeah.
stole gold from Helia's,
Yeah, but that's the sun,
shrine.
right?
and then you
Yeah.
stole a pendant from a pilgrim for Aquilion.
Yeah. Which one is the water god?
Aquilion.
Okay, I was not sure. I did not remember. Okay, so got that.
Lillian.
And so George is just like, it's fine, everyone calm down. Like turns around, it's like she like walks out, it's like, see, it's fine. And then again she like stumbles to the floor, and as she like she goes to stand up, there's a giant fish that just flies out of the water and just smacks her, sort of knocking her unconscious as she falls to the floor. One hit KO'd onto the floor. She's dazed, stumbling around. And this is where we're going to enter an encounter like no other, because it's not a combat one. It is going to be slightly inspired via that of Daggerheart, but also just degrees of success and failure. So,
just once she gets slapped by the fish, Puck says, well, I think she angered the gods. That's it.
let me... What's some upbeat music for this? I don't even check for this. We'll just chuck on the standard one
I've
here.
not been in the watch together this whole time.
Wah, wah. So,
Shame on me.
Shame. So, there are a few different things here that are going to be happening at the moment. It seems like you are being attacked by a bunch of giant sturgeons.
Wonder how much the caviar's gonna go for.
We are going to have a timer on this. There's going to be 6 turns or 6 rounds. The goal is 3 total successes before the timer ends. The timer ended means just failure. Natural 20s count as 2 successes. Natural 1s count as 1 round loss. So then it ticks down extra on that front. And there's only 1 PC that can act per turn on this front. The part of this is the fact that essentially people are getting hit and sort of smacked around by these giant fishes as they shake around the boat, and Joel has gone unconscious, who was like obviously the captain of this vessel and like the perfect person to try and guide everyone across. You're not even halfway across at this point, but like a little bit too far to go back quickly, too far to go ahead quickly. You're in a bit of a difficult situation. So it's going to be up to you guys on what skills you use, and you can use any you want. If you want to be like meta focused, that's up to you. If you want to be flavor focused, that's up to you. I will be adjusting the DCs based on how creative you can be and how you can justify it. So that being said,
We need to electrocute the water.
Oh god, you need to check out the chat.
Yeah, Sailor's Water, Queen Chaos Roll. Uh-oh.
No.
We'll get polymorphed into sturgeon.
You can't get polymorph, but this may well help. We shall see. So I will go and roll that now.
God damn it.
Waiting on anything.
I'm just going to stealth from this so the fish don't see me.
I just have a mechanical question. Like, you have
Yes.
bound tools to skill. Which
Yep.
skill is navigator's tools?
Navigators.
Yeah. Because I have proficiency, but I don't know what you're basing it on.
I mean, that would essentially be like perception, but based on like navigating, like vehicles or sea vehicles, or on that front. Yeah. So. Oh. Why didn't it roll? Oh, I'm rolling the wrong thing. That's why. Wah, wah. Okay. Taylor, who would you like that to be directed towards?
Uh-oh.
Has anyone got any other sort of mechanical questions about this encounter, or stuff that you don't understand or want to understand? A player. Okay. Cool. Good to know. We'll find out what that does when it comes relevant.
Could I just ask? Can I do more of like a supporting role? Like, can I like guidance people if they're doing something, or
yeah, no, yeah,
would that take a full turn?
No. So yeah, well, that would take a turn, but that can be
Okay.
part of your thing. So if you're just like, hey, I want to help guide this person who's doing X, Y, Z, like who's like trying to pull the ropes, or who's trying to, get Jolla away, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You tell me how you want to do it and how you can justify it. But it wouldn't be that you do that as a supporting act. There are no supporting acts here. There's no helping actions. It's literally one person per turn.
You'll go, yeah.
Okay.
And so you have to choose amongst you who goes when. Because keep in mind, you need 3 successes. Not too bad. Should be fairly easy. But, natural ones could kick you in the face. Natural 20s could be even better. And also, until you get to, 4 people playing at the moment, you can't, have repeats. So after you've gone, you have to...
Yes, we'll go once.
The last 2 could be anyone.
So the problem is we're getting basically swarmed, and the raft is being I don't know, I don't know the word. Like, the raft is going haywire with the water and everything, right?
Yeah, it seems like these sturgeons are flying out of the water and hitting people, and or trying to damage parts of the vessel. And there's a bit of so that's the current situation. There's a situation of the sturgeon sort of essentially attacking the boat and individuals on it. Then there's also the chaos, the fact that the crew currently are helmed by no leader. Their leader's just been knocked unconscious on the floor. And there's the people who are screaming and causing a bit of chaos because they're concerned and wonder what's going on. You have your cart with the mules and stuff as well. So, yeah.
Okay.
Question, Tom.
Yep.
Could I quickly attach myself to the raft using my grapple? Or is that going to use up a full...
Yeah, no, that would have to be part of your action or doing something. Yeah.
But could I do that and then do something on a turn?
Yes,
or...
I will. Yeah, I will allow that narratively.
So
this is very much a narrative encounter, guys.
So I have a creative idea that needs you to liberally interpret a rule for me.
Sure.
How big are these fish? First off.
Probably
sturgeon are huge, so if they're enraged sturgeon, they're giants.
Probably about 4.5 foot, 5 foot. On the
regular
for the smaller ones.
Yeah.
That's
on
a
the
regular
smaller
surgeon,
ones.
though.
I was going to optimistically ask if I could use my reaction to deflect missiles, but
I think they're a bit bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. So
It's just there, just
they range
blocking
anywhere
them.
between 5 to 10 feet.
Okay, I think that's a bit big. Right, so to set the scene, the helmsman.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no person steering the boat 'cause it's being pulled on a rope, right? So this is just a person that's like ordering everyone around and saying, "Do this, do that."
Yeah, because like essentially they have like timings on like pulling the ropes,
Yeah.
and so like they're almost like keeping people in check on that front, looking after the general systems, whatever it may be. So they'd be
Okay, so
perfect
I'm-
in this situation of being of chaos, but they're
Yeah.
unconscious.
So I'm gonna hook myself to the boat as I like run over to the groups that are doing the pulling, and I get on the back of it and start like pull, and just start pulling with them, but also giving that verbal command of getting the timing down, so we're all pulling in unison.
Okay. And so, what skill would you base this on, and where are you like? What sort of experience are you drawing from?
I was hoping attach. Is this for attaching myself to the boat or
No.
commanding?
The
them?
attachment is just flavor, but it's you're going in line here. Like, what is it you're trying to achieve? It like, what skill would you attach this to, and like past experience where you makes it relevant?
Good question. I
Rest
was going
of
to
you
say
get up,
survival
get
because I
ready.
don't want to die.
You can think of
I
like
think-
your backstory of anything
Yeah.
of like growing up, maybe the like strictness or like teachings, like what.
Being a pain in the ass, explaining everything to everyone all the time.
Oh, that came from the heart.
Yeah, I think there's probably been in his childhood, almost certainly would have played some kind of games at school, and I think there was probably some games that, almost like a tug of war. I think he must have done a tug of war as a kid at some point, and he's just thinking back to that and like how when you do tug of war, you always have one person saying, like, getting everyone in time. Either shouting pull or heave or whatever, and so he just gets on the back and treats it like a tug of war game.
Okay.
He's just trying to stay in. I think it would probably be a performance role because something he's trying to do is like stay in time, right?
Okay.
Because it becomes very hard to get everyone in unison if you can't like do it to a rhythm.
Awesome.
Tom,
Yep.
you said that the person who got knocked into conscious was also the person at the helm, right?
Yes.
There's-
We're gonna come back to you on this because
Okay.
we're gonna finish with Luke on this.
Oh, I wanted to help. That's why I'm asking.
No, there's
Maybe
no
something
like help
else.
action. It's one
Yeah.
person per thing. So,
Also, it's a raft, so there isn't a proper helm. It's because it's being pulled along a rope, so there's no there's no steering device because it needs to be steered. But yeah, I'll give you a little performance roll.
cool. You have a plus
That was a
2 to
two.
that. Because you
What?
were going first, I just didn't get a chance to get it off before that.
Nope.
So thank you very much for
14.
jumping in heads first. So what is that total? Sorry,
14.
14. I think because of the way you described it, and filled in the gap where someone was falling out, that is a success, mate. So that is
Potatoes.
1 success out of 3. We go on to the next round. Who would like to go up next?
I'm just going to very quickly
Um,
run to the toilet.
I think at the same time, Sufi is coordinating people. I'm trying to time using the immovable rod I have to stabilize the ship in between pulls. Like pull, click the thing, try to stabilize the ship. Pull, unclick, click, to make it so we can advance kind of smoothly without like walking too much or suffering too much damage or so using the rod that All Red gave me after the fight with the shark. Yeah.
Cool. Also, just a note, like you can use spells and stuff in this as well, like obviously with guidance or whatever as part of it. You'd use the spell slot up, but going back, so you're going to use them in rod for this, and what skill would you associate this kind of situation with, as you're having to get those timings correct?
It's either acrobatics or perception, depending on how we flavor it. Like perception for like timing with the Sufi and the pull, and acrobatics just because I have to be stable and do like something with my hands, and yeah. And you know what, to add to this, because just a tiny rod on a huge raft would not do it, I think I'm gonna use my hand wraps to cast web and end web the thing and tie it to the rod, so I can stabilize the whole raft with the immovable rod and the web, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I just yell dock so people don't get like end webbed, and tie the web to the corner of the raft. And
okay, I can see where you're heading with this. That's cool. So you can choose either or. You can the DCs will be different. You can either do acrobatics or you can do perception.
I think I'll do acrobatics just because I don't get to use acrobatics that often.
Okay. For it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
do I have
So-
anything for that? I don't think so.
Nope.
You do
God
not.
damn it.
I could, as the GM, I could go
Oh.
jump in there and be like, that natural one? Nah. But
Don't you dare.
Uh,
Isn't that a negative round as well?
yes.
yeah,
So
so we're
Wait.
-1 total.
Why didn't you get heroic inspiration, Aiden? Don't you want to try to?
it's,
say-
he
I
can only
can't
on
use
his
it for you
own-
though.
own
I can only use
stuff.
it for me.
Oh yeah, right.
So, the situation
Yeah,
that
it's more
unfolds
fun.
here is Puck. This actually, you know what? You
Oh.
described to me how this fails.
I think what happens is everything is going smoothly. I put the rod, I end web, and when I go to click it, there is just a rush of water that for some reason just slashes across the web, like the fury of something eldritch slices across the web, kind of a no you don't from the world.
It's I would say, sort of adding on to that sort of like flavor, sort of building into it, is the water for itself has sort of taken on a weird form where it's actually launched itself. It seemingly is sliced through this, and then like stops there, like frozen midair, and then goes back into the water and then disappears off. And then there's flying fish, and you have to dodge them away, and you realize you've wasted some time, and like there's more water on board, and there's like fish is taking out some of the other guests who are now like passing out on the floor, who've just been knocked unconscious. No one going overboard as of yet. So failure on round 2 and failure on round 3 due to the natural 1.
Uh-oh.
So you now have 3 rounds to try and get 2 successes. And that could include a natural 20. Failure, just to give you the basis on like the full premise on this, is that you're going to have to, if you fail this, you're going to end up having to go back to the other side, and there'll be a time delay on this front, and also you'll lose a percentage of your current total supplies as well. So, and any other social stuff. But we move on into the next rounds. These fishes are flying over, bitch slapping individuals. Who is going to attempt to do this now, Figgle or Aiden?
So does it look like Sufi is successfully doing what the captain needs to be doing?
In part, yeah. He's like doing part of their job, like the important timing of keeping people in tow and focused on going ahead.
Is there anything else that the captain would keep control of?
The chaos, the concerns, the worry. Obviously, people are being knocked the fuck out right now.
Yeah.
The captain is unconscious themselves.
Okay, can I kind of run over, give them a healing word, and then try and kind of block them, basically protect them with my shield and spear from anything else that flies at them for the rest of the, like, so get them up by healing them, and then try and just basically brace for impact.
Sure. Yeah, if you're successful on this, you then give a boost to the next roll of a +1, thanks to getting the captain up. +1's a bit stingy. We'll go with +2. What skill would you associate this with?
I don't know if it's like him trying to deflect it or him just trying to brunt the impact of it. So like literally just holding himself there and with his shield. So I feel like
Or...
yeah, probably more Constitution than anything else.
Okay, yeah,
Really.
go for it.
Oh. The dice tell a story or something.
Okay, all right. Natural 1 into a natural 20.
Yeah,
Should I be a dick?
Ooh.
I mean, there is the whole narrative of one is favored by the gods and not the other one.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip a coin for this. I'll do it publicly. 1 is I will fuck with the roll and use my D20 inspiration to force a reroll, and 2 is we let it play out. There you go. The dice and coins have spoken. So, I think during this, as we're seeing this, there is a surge of energy that bursts through the air. Be it the hailstorm that's going on, but Asta, you sort of feed into this energy, this like fuzziness around you that you connect to the powers that be for you as you shield this individual after casting healing word on them. Make sure to remove the spell slot, and successfully sort of like rousing them and sort of waking them up and sort of holding the shield up. There is these like fish after fish is just slapping against your shield and bouncing and flying off as the captain rights themselves like, oh bloody hell, all right, see what we can do. Another they're like a little bit dizzy. Meanwhile, off in like the near the cart and stuff, you've got Figgle who very strangely, Figgle, like just out of the ground, like thin air, your shadow is like switched from like being behind you is now just like up in front of you in like a physical form, and is just like dancing around and like getting in your face and almost like blowing raspberries at you, and you're just completely distracted and confused as to what is going on, not really paying full attention to what is going on the boat, as there's a surge of energy that has caused this to happen from Taylor. Most, and you were going to have disadvantage on your roll, your next roll, but because
that's
of
probably
Aiden,
for the best for the idea I had.
because of Asta coming in here, and yeah, you're quite literally like shadow boxing here. You're being harassed for the next 10 minutes just by this fucking shadow that is just like.
I was going to say it's like Fickle High or some shit. Like
everyone else can see this, by the way. Like everyone can see his shadow doing this. It's very disconcerting. But this is like at the same time as Aiden, you do like heroic shield down, and just in the distance, there's just like, get away from me, whatever Figure would do.
What the hell's going on?
Fish is flying past. Drawler standing up. It's like, right, let's get to it then. You, individual, thank you very much. Points towards you, Sufi, and they like start to take charge, and you guys are going to be able to make the rest of the journey safe as she pulls up pulls a lever, and there's a bunch of shields that like pop up, which are just essentially like wooden boards, which when these fish like fly out of the water, they smack against them. Like a few of them like creak under the weight, but for the most part they slide off into the water, and that is going to be seeing you guys make it across. We'll come back to finish up the conversation around that after the break, which I think we're pretty much dead on time for. Thank you very much for that natural 20, Aiden. Totally rigged. So we're going to go to break. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you there.
What the fuck?
Hello there, welcome
Hold on.
back to
up.
TeaPK's D&D. You should hear all the shit we were saying before then. Maybe you heard some of it, but welcome back. We're going to be diving on in to see what has happened post Aiden's epic situation there. And I sat on it, I thought on it, and what good is two heroic resolve sitting there doing nothing? Have another heroic resolve, Asta, from that epic natural 20 coming off the back of the epic failure of the natural one, the individual cursed by the gods. The dice have a story to be told, and that is fuck you, Puck. Apparently, I loved all those like narrative choices on there. A little bit of a shame that Asta's a bit selfish and decided to finish it off with that natural 20, so we didn't get to hear from Figgle and his shadow fighting. But there's always next time. I'll be interested to hear what people think about it. It's a little bit messy, but it's also allow you guys to have that control. So we'll come into the moment, and you know what? I should probably be bothered to change the music up here to a bit watery, maybe. I don't think I've even got like a river related one in here because I'm so smart. We'll go to this. It's not going to be quite right, but it'll do, I think. I can't even hear it on my end. There you go. Imagine this, but like more chaotic. And that'll do. Use your fucking imagination. So, Aiden, as you launch a shield down, smacking off one of the sturgeons, and the shield walls eventually get put up by Jola. She has come to thanks to your aid, and there's like a little bit of this calm in the moment of chaos, where it seems even the water was against you, as Puck experienced with the part of the water seemingly like launching and slicing his web in two for whatever reason, but calm eventually comes onto this front. You still hear every so often the slapping and the creaking of sound as these seemingly newly put in and installed defenses on this barge of sorts, this ferry, are now deflecting some of these giant sturgeons, these 5 to 10 feet long and wide are still sturgeons. Things have kind of calmed down, aside from one individual who is seemingly battling with a shadow, his own shadow. Who wants to take the lead in this situation?
Well, now they've got it in the hand, I go straight back to the middle of the boat. Although I do take my grapple off.
Jola like puts a hand and he's like, "Thank you. That was appreciated. From what I could tell anyway, I'm still a little bit dizzy."
The only way you can thank me is by getting me to the other side.
We're on it. We've got the defenses up. I'm not sure why this is. Ever since that green mist has come across, everything's gone a bit haywire. I mean, even with the mountains coming alive, it's not always the best. I hear from my family there that the Stone Father's patience is worn thin. I mean, 9 years without his voice, and now boulders are rolling like thunder. No one tends to try and even climb up there from right here to crown rise within Stonehaven to seek his meaning. They're so concerned right now.
Did you say Crown Rise?
I did.
Is that a place I've heard of?
No.
Did you say it was in Stonehaven?
Yeah.
Did you say Stone Father or Storm Father?
Stone Father.
Stone Father. Okay.
Crown Rise in Stonehaven. We're not going to Stonehaven.
Is that?
You're right there.
I love that we can't hear anything. He screams.
You
Yeah,
just hear the
you-
scream.
You're cutting because you
No
have a compressor.
way! None of that.
It's Discord's auto compressor that does it. But Mara, he has to remember to turn it off in the session so we can hear his screeching.
I was screaming. I'll just do it quieter.
Help! What are you guys doing over there?
I've not
Hold on a
changed
second.
anything. Why can't you hear it now?
It was only the first word that it beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you talk normally, it seems to be
Yeah, but I
fine.
mean, I've been
When you-
screaming earlier in the session and it was fine.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I
Um,
don't know.
Ah, help! What are you guys doing over there?
Could hear that, yeah.
Why are you hitting yourself?
There's a fucking shadow or something!
I've
It's
got my
pure
eyes
black shadow.
closed. I've got my eyes closed and I'm just like throwing fists in front of myself.
This is a welcome distraction from my complete and utter failure, so I just look at Figgle and kind of laugh.
Do something!
Right. So this shadow, is it like, as in, like a physical, like standing up?
Yeah.
Very obviously not just his shadow.
Yeah.
Um,
As you're like staring at it, you can see that it like dodges around Figgle's arms and just boop, boops him on the nose, and then like dances around again.
I'm gonna
I
try
start
and
running around the ship, seeing if it's following me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Can you
stays in
see?
perfect timing with you.
Can you see, or you said your eyes were closed?
No, well, I just closed them because I'm scared. They're open
Oh, I
because
see.
I'm running around now.
I was gonna say.
No, I
Right
didn't
off
know.
the
If,
edge.
didn't know if it made you blind or not. Like, that was the question: was whether it made you blind. Okay.
Is it actually hitting you? Or is it just shadow boxing at you?
It's
Can I feel it? Or
uh,
is it like it's touching me, but it's not a sense
yeah, it's almost like you
passing
can,
through me?
yeah, like it almost like feels like there's like a whoosh of wind on you at most.
Kind of!
I'm stood there with my sword, but sort of like
I can't hit it!
And I'm like, "Ugh."
can I try and poke it with like, or like tap it with the back of my sword? Because it's single edged. So.
Just straight through it.
Once Figgle stops moving, I want to stand between them. If I can.
It's like dodging around you. It's got no features. It's just like a black shadow of his same size, and it's just like then trying to like dodge around you, like playfully, like trying to poke at Figgle.
It seems like it is. What is the word? Benign?
Benign? I can't live like this!
And jump off.
I'd walk off, go sit down.
As you go to walk off, there's a small kid who you see, Sufi, and probably like I'd say Ast, you notice like this as well, where like tugs on his like human mother's arms, like,
Mum, is that a sword? Can I have one? I need one to kill the fishes.
no, it's not happening. Yes, it's a sword, but they're obviously highly trained and professional.
Figgle jumps off the boat,
Ah!
and I pull out my short sword and jump into the water.
Oh no.
You jump into the water, all right. So the barge is continually sort of like shifting across. You jump in the water. What are you trying to do here?
I
Ruckus.
swim below the surface of the water and look behind me.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
No, I mean the shadow.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything.
It doesn't follow me underwater.
No.
Oh, I'm
Do we?
okay.
What does it? What do we see?
It Figure dives into the water and the shadow just disappears.
I'd swim along the ferry. I have swim speed.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I have 30 foot of and it doesn't seem like this ferry's moving that
Yeah,
quick.
it's quite a slow.
No,
ferry.
but the water itself.
It's
may
full
well
of
he
be
jumped
sturgeon
into a
here.
flowing.
Yeah, no, I
river.
get that.
So we will get a
Full of
roll out of you.
sturgeons.
That's
Um,
fine. That's fine.
I would say on this front, can you make an athletics roll?
It was just too good of an opportunity when you're like, oh, they're trained professionals. And then I run off the boat. Natural 2!
Oh, no.
Natural 2.
Well, that would have
So-
given you a party member.
As you go to swim up, there's a sturgeon that like rushes straight towards you and just bang smacks you in the chest. As, as your air is blown out of your chest, and you're sent further away from this barge as it continues on ever so slowly across this water.
As this is sort of happening, I turn to the little kid, I crouch down in front of him and go, as you can see, we are very well trained. And then I get my grapple back out and I try and throw it to him.
Okay. If you can make a dexterity check for me, please. With your, yeah, you should have your modifiers and stuff.
Oh, it was all.
It was almost a one.
It was...
It would have been more fun.
Natural 1 just
Just
pierces
whacks him
him
in
in
the
the
head
face. Unconscious body floated down the river. What could have been?
There
But
goes the last of this.
figure as you're floating back up to the surface, Sufi is chucked over what seems to be a grappling hook that almost hit you. It's almost so perfect. Do you grab onto it and
No,
accept help?
I reject the grapple hook and just swim back.
Okay, make another athletics check for me, please.
Okay. Oh, suck it, Tom! You dickhead!
Okay.
Don't you dare!
Do
Don't you fucking dare!
You're making me want to do it. But I will allow it.
Do the roll.
So,
Yeah.
describe to me how you dodge not only the sturgeon, but also it seems like the water is pulling you back. Maybe it's just the flow, but you're also just seemingly getting tugged at, and you like look to like smack away something, and you just smack away water. Obviously within water.
I go under the surface a bit, and you know, like that scene in Finding Nemo where like the turtles ride in the wave. I'm gonna like go under the water a bit and find a bit of the wake, and I'm just gonna like swim in the wake until I'm close to the barge and then pop up.
All right. Yeah. So you're able to pop up. Sufi, he's obviously not taking your grapple. But yeah. Yeah. Lifted up in your shadow. Seemingly is not there. Even your normal shadow doesn't seem to be like around the base of your feet. If you like have a spin around, it seems to be lacking.
It's probably just cloudy. I'm gonna ignore that.
I do have a question though. Why do you have a swim speed?
Because I took
2020.
I took optional
Yeah.
class
Ranger thing.
feature thing.
Tasha's cauldron.
So as a
Tasha's
ranger, you have a swim speed. That's cool.
and a climb speed. Yeah.
And a climb speed.
Dang.
Was it 20 feet for all of
30.
them?
It's my movement.
Not 30. That's nuts.
Rangers being competent? Wow.
Yeah. I have the whole magic item for that. Like, yeah, that's a good feature.
And the flavor.
What, yours can go on the ceiling.
Yeah, I can't. I could maybe hold myself along a ceiling, but I can't walk on a ceiling.
You can walk.
If there's something to hold on to, sure, but not
Yes.
just a plain
Yeah,
old
of
ceiling.
course, of course, of course.
I rolled a natural 20 on Dex. I should be allowed to walk across
I
the
don't know.
ceiling.
There's some rock climbers attempting some crazy. Oh, there's an impurity in this concrete. Stick my finger in it.
I can hold on by my fingernails.
Also, I'm 2 foot tall, so I've got very small hands.
Never
Very
go
small
full
hands.
boot.
Anyway,
You know what they say about small hands. So, is there any? What is everyone else doing on this journey? It's going to be like another 2 hours. An hour or so.
I think Puck is kind of shunned by the whole thing because he tried to do something kind of disgusting, like webs of shadow things, and it failed so badly. If they're at any level kind of superstitious, like it's very apparent that no, he's not allowed to do anything on the sea. So yeah. I think he kind of sits alone and people avoid him.
I don't know about, like, if everyone would be avoiding you. There would definitely just there would be like nods towards you guys. Yeah, like the three of you that sort of partook and helped out. Like that made a big difference here, and getting Droller up. So there was like a level of respect and like, okay, like these people fuck. And so you guys eventually make your way towards the other side, battered and bruised. There's a few individuals who are sort of a little bit worse for wear out of the commoners who are sort of on that barge, and eventually come to the other side, start to dock, and Jola sort of walks over to you guys and she's like, thanks for the help there. It's not usually as crazy as that. I'm not quite sure why it was as nuts, but hopefully things calm down soon. Otherwise, we're going to have to take more preventative actions and maybe just install a full-time shield, but that slows us down, the wind and everything, so we'll see how it goes, but best of luck on your travels.
What do the fishermen say? Are they happy?
Some of them, but a lot of the more timid ones aren't really up for trying to fight off those sturgeons. They've killed off a lot of the the fishes in the area, so it's not been so great for business on that front. Stonehaven's been a bit worse for wear for some food resources. Luckily, they've got other things, but
I mean, you could eat the sturgeon.
did you see them? I don't know if I'd want to eat that myself. It's got these horrible blackened veins that seem to pulse. And
True.
Did you taste it though? Maybe it's delicious.
no, it does not seem to be the way of Aquilian for me to do such a thing. I wouldn't wish to tempt fate, as it were.
Okay, bye.
They help you disembark with the cart in tow. And so now I need to actually remember how far you guys are getting because I completely lost that front. So here and then.
I think we're one day away, aren't we, guys?
So you get to the other side here, and let me move. I'm on the wrong fucking tool. Let me just end this combat. You get to the other side here, and this is essentially like as you make your way up the path here. That is essentially where this day would end, where you can set up camp. And it seems like there's like a bunch of people around at the moment in this dark, like sort of like the late afternoon here. Seems to be a few people, like a common area for camping at, where you guys have come across. If you wish to set up there, or you can carry on. It's up to you.
I mean, it's as good here as it's gonna get, right?
Yeah, we might as well get the rest while we're here.
Yeah. And if there are other people camping, we could ask around about that whole thing. Do you know? He said the Stone Father had his voice stolen. Do you know what the Stone Father is? Is it the god in question?
Do I know who the Stonefather is? I mean, I'm assuming on a basic level.
Yeah, you would know of the Stonehaven. It's a. So I'm not just going to chat mad shit here. Let me just double check on this. The word on it anyway. So the Stonefather is essentially like a local, semi-mythical spirit of the mountains, honored through sort of like ritual. It's not like they don't worship so much. It's more of like ritual, which is like where the fine line is, where like they're able to get away with this. Is like it's not quite the same, and because it's like so deep in, like deeply entwined with it, like their finest front is essentially what like the being of the mountain, of this mountain range, that is sort of drilled into the belief system of Stonehaven and the specifically more the gnomes sort of cultures there, and then like anyone who like is long living, sort of sticking around the area, they tend to fall into this adaptation, even if they don't straight up like, you know, love this person, like love the spirit or whatever. They still like understand the premise that this is an individual who will help like bless the mines or whatever it may be, and such on that front. And so you would have had some interfacing with this as like a not belief system, but almost within your temple, where you know some individuals would come over and visit you guys from Stonehaven as a bit of a pilgrimage. It's the wrong word. More of like a visit on that front. They believe the Stone Father is more of like a spirit across the whole mountain rather than a specific place. But yeah, there's some form of connection there.
Do we know if Stonehaven's being affected by the Alive Mountain stuff?
Don't think you've asked anything. I
I'm
mean,
not asked specifically.
But all the information we've got is suggested it's all happening further south, right?
yeah, it seems the issue is isolated to more of the southern side. That was the kind of information you had there, not directly on Stonehaven or above it. Like if you look up towards the Long Rock peaks now, you won't, like on the northern side, you won't see like rocks flying off it and stuff. That's not, yeah. Yeah, you can search for people to speak to.
I was going to try and
push
find that
yourselves.
gnome, that Ironbound gnome.
She's probably headed
Wasn't
back.
she on the ferry headed back? Yeah.
Yeah, so this is essentially from the
Could I have,
context.
like-
Yes, yeah. You can find it.
Oh, so, yeah, so I guess this would have been earlier, right? Because they're
Yeah.
going to be on the... perception.
Could you tell me more about the Crown Rise?
Well, the Crown Rise, essentially just a place within Stonehaven where individuals go to perform rituals for the Stone Father. It's a little bit stupid in the name. It's not risen, it's lowered. It's actually deeper within the mountain range, deep beneath the stone. I've always argued that it'd be like more of like a cellar, so like crown cellar. But anyway, it's where they tend to commune and give thanks and rituals to this individual. Not worship though. Not worship. Very prominently says. There's a group of individuals who are, you know, stronger supporters than others, who very much take to caring vigilantly about this. Not really my thing, though. I you know, Stone Father and all, I bless them, but they, when they said like bless them, they would have rubbed their fingers together. But I'm more focused on Aquilian. Affects my day to day, as it were.
If I was trying to do something about the issues with the mountains, do you think it is worth making a trip to Stonehaven and speaking to them?
Oh. Can you roll it in? Wait, what is your passive insight? Was it 17? 16. Okay. As they communicate this, like they have their hands like down on their hips, and they're like, I mean, those within the Crown Rise that follows this are pretty smart. They know what they're talking about. Maybe perhaps they could help you, but I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, you know me, I love Stonehaven. I was born and bred there. Moved down here for the work. Didn't do quite well in cramped situations. Ignoring the sheen on my skin. I would say, just from like Sufi's interactions with individuals, this person isn't like high. They're not. They don't have a high amount of information or understanding. of the situation or like the stuff. They only know like what is local to them, what they've been brought up on. And you would have interacted with like people, like everyone like would have interacted with individuals like that. And so you're asking them like, okay, is this group of people useful? Could they be helpful? They're saying yes. You're asking something about a mountain that they live within. Doesn't mean that they can't be useful there. This person's probably not the best source of information on helping to direct you. Apologies.
Worth try.
Yeah.
No. Just quickly say, well, I hope the fish bother you a bit less.
Yeah, we'll be camping out here overnight and go back tomorrow, I think. Not worth it tonight.
Good luck.
Safe journey, and if you are dealing with that mountain, then, well, best of luck. And, I mean, I have heard it's something to do with that temple, but I don't really know what would be up with it. Not heard of anyone going near it. All the locals that have passed through have, well, said it's rocks flying off the mountain, or landslides, and livestock being killed, individuals being crushed. I don't really know how that would have something to do with the temple, but I suppose it's a bit of a coincidence, but it has been abandoned for, what, 15 years? 5 years? I can't quite remember.
That's a good question.
9 years, that's why.
That was going to be my question. Did Asta tell me how long ago it was since he left the temple? Or since the incident he told me about happened?
That's up to him to say, I can't remember.
I think I did.
Was it 9 years ago?
I think, yeah. I think I did say. And yes, it was 9 years ago.
3?
Dung, dung, dung!
I mean,
I need to start doing like the conspiracy drawing on my whiteboard.
I'm already doing the
It's just
conspiracy drawing.
I mean, everyone died and the thing got stolen, and now someone is angry. As far as
And now there's
conspiracy
also
go.
Stonebound Oath people who are, angry
Yeah.
at something.
Yeah.
But also, this supposed mountain spirit. The person I spoke to on the boat said that they had not spoken for 9 years, right? So
Yes,
Yeah.
that's that's what I was waiting for.
that's the connection I was going to make. Is that whatever happened at the temple silenced their
Yeah.
spirit god thing.
Yeah, and also
Well,
the relic was called like the voice of the mountain or something like that.
So I told Sufi that it was the Aeolian Keystone, and
Yeah,
it
but-
basically, but it brought winds in through the mountain and made it like sing, like it was like music. So it was the voice of the mountain of sorts,
Yeah.
and there were like tunnels throughout the mountains that kind of brought that sound everywhere.
There's a giant instrument.
Yeah,
whole
basically.
temple-
It's a
It's a
bagpipe.
big wind instrument.
well, the whole temple within itself, the prospect of it, and
Well,
like it's
I'll-
lore you guys will like get into, but like the temples of Zephyr are essentially almost like instrumental in their building. But I would say, because that really made me happy, and the dive on that and connected the dots, you can have a point of resolve, Saint, or Luke, or Sufi. I appreciate that.
Find me another name.
Hal? Meanwhile, Hal's just getting beaten to a pulp by hyena folk. Part of practice.
Yeah, we'll come back and he's like roided up in some like mithril armor.
It's like, why do you keep sniffing, rubbing in your nose? No reason.
Aster, I have a question because you, from what I gather, you fled the temple, right? Or you left the temple when there was this catastrophe you mentioned. Everyone died. And the relic was stolen.
Yes.
Have you been tracking what happened to the relic the whole time?
I've been trying, but they just disappeared.
My question is this your first real thing that happens in relation to this, or have things happen in the past that would be relevant right now?
I don't think to this temple, no. I mean, I've been told to travel to some of the southern temples.
Sorry,
But
just to double check, were you guys having this conversation?
To me, we are. You
like
said we were at
camping
the
up
camp.
almost.
Yeah. Okay.
we
So
were
we're
setting
cool. It's
up
just because
tents.
it's because we
Oh,
jumped
yeah,
back.
we went back
and
with
then
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, right,
yeah,
right.
we're at, okay. We're back at
Yeah.
the tents. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
sorry. When was the conversation with the girl, with the woman?
I was like an hour prior, 2 hours prior.
Okay.
Okay.
And then then we're now at the tents, at the camp.
Okay. How is this like? How miserable are the people here? Like, are those like wealthy travelers, or I'm not asking because I want to rob them. You can you can calm down. Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm asking because the give me a second, sorry. There. I'm asking because I want to know if it looks like wealthy people are fleeing the area. Right? Like if people if are those refugees, or are those like just merchants and usual people on the roads?
Roll me a insight check.
Oh. Decent.
Okay. It's a mixed bag. There's probably like about a dozen individuals here with like, a few of them look like they've got trade carts which are like much larger and seem to be filled with things, or filled with boxes of stuff. Maybe not filled with anything. There's another one which is like a sand cart, which you would recognize as something that would take sand from Sea Haven and travel, and they do it in like a few different ways. They tend to do like majority of it by sea, but then they do others via the road, sort of traveling down south through like Meadowspire and a few others. And so you see that, and then you see a few others. Probably the two that would stick out most to you is this halfling couple who look like a little bit haggard, and you can just see from like the way they're sitting, they've got a tent between them. They kind of seem like they're acting like a couple. They've got a single cage of like squawking chickens, and the cart they've got, it doesn't seem to be pulled by any like beast of burden, and like their clothing's muddy, and their faces drawn with grief. Those are the two that kind of stick out. There's others that may well be like refugees as well, but it's a little bit harder to tell.
I'm gonna go to I'm gonna talk to the other people, and I'm like, so the two over there look like they've suffered a recent maybe thing. I don't really feel like talking with people who are sad, but maybe someone could ask. Like, it usually doesn't go well for me. Okay, Tom.
Yeah, that's straight up like, they look sad.
Yeah.
That's not my vibe.
I'm trying to channel my desperate housewife persona.
They look muddy.
I think at this point in the evening, Sophia's lying down and probably not interested in getting back up again. So
Yeah.
leave you to it.
I think this one's for you, Puck. You got this.
Are you sure? Last time I spoke to someone sad, they left sadder.
That also tends to be the case with me, so I think you got this one.
Well, okay then. I'm just gonna go to the two halflings and I'm like, hey there.
Oh, hello, mister. How you doing?
Well, doing well. We just got slapped by fishes. Sorry to... Yeah, don't worry.
Like this like ginger-haired halfling looks over towards his partner's blonde-haired halfling, and look back to you. Hey, okay?
Yeah, no, if you take the raft, maybe splurge on a rope or two. Just saying. Anyway,
That even mean?
um, do you, by any chance, I'm sorry to ask, but we are sent by the town, the city of Sea Haven to, you know, check out why the area lately has been so. And Buck kind of flounders because he doesn't know how to say things without. Well, basically, you look like something happened to you, and I'm wondering if it has a link with what we're here for, which is we've been told the mountain is coming alive. So,
Just like even at this, the individual sort of like moves forward, like holding your hands. He's just like, "Oh, mister, it's been so horrible. The mountain's alive. Someone's angered the Stone Father, and now the land pays. What?
okay, so
They
can you
rained
speak?
down like."
Okay, so that might be very interesting, but I have not gotten anything out of it. Can you repeat, maybe with some enunciation?
The Stone Father seems to be angry. I don't know why. Well, that's what I've heard. The
What
land.
you've heard.
Well, the rocks land down from the sky, like shatters across. It killed all of our stock, all of our chickens, aside from beetroot and carrot in the basket over there.
Okay,
So
so
many
Why is
dead.
bro holding back laughter? I think.
uh, so I'm sorry to ask this, but so it killed your flock, but it did not attack you personally, just the beasts, the animals, or were you just lucky evading the attack?
The individual next to the this male halfling wanders over. She's like, "Well, you need to ignore him a little bit." Pats him on the back. He's a little bit emotional at times. It's not. You say it killed. The mountain did. The rocks that flew down off the mountain, and I don't believe this whole it's a spirit thing. That's a whole load of baloney. He's picked it up from some gnome down the road that we saw back in Brookside. But no, folks saw a green fog roll off the peaks a few weeks ago, sickening our flocks and making some of them angry and crazy at the time. And since then, someone like rumor has it is that there's some kind of giant creature throwing boulders off the top, deranged with anger. So we're bound for Emberstead, obviously, because until it passes, we're not safe to be there. So we
Okay, so what I get
I
from what
don't
you
know.
said is you think it's more probable that someone is hurling rocks kilometers away, but a spirit is too far out of left field, right? Well, you mentioned the gnome that gave you that said thing. What happened to him?
I don't really know. We were pretty late drinking in Brookside at the time at the Brian Bowell Tavern, and I mean, if you ask Tavrik there, he might be able to point you in the way. But I mean, we're originally from Gravebend.
Where is that, Graven?
It's a small stop on the way on the
It's on
trail
the road?
toward the. No, it's on the trail to the Hall of the Winding Spirits, the Zephyr's temple that's been long abandoned.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about it? Like, because it happened maybe a decade ago. Were you already living here? Do you know anything?
No,
Did you hear anything?
Now we're fairly new. We came up from Meadowspire a few years after.
Okay.
Apparently, no survivors whatsoever.
Yeah.
All dead.
Yeah.
No one dares go there due to it being haunted. They say.
So wait. Sorry. I'm just getting back a bit. So a spirit is ridiculous, but haunted temple is okay.
Well, no, they're talking about the spirit being the Stone Father, and well, no one's heard from him in 9 years. So why did you choose now to enact any anger? And anger from what? I don't know.
That's a great question, actually. That was my next question. So if you don't know, you don't know. Do you know the gnome you picked up? Do you remember his name by any chance?
Looks down towards this individual. Marin, do you know who it might be? I don't know, Talia. It's so horrific. I remember seeing them squashed.
Oh, okay.
It's so dire. I mean, the gnome. I don't know his name.
Wait, was the gnome squished?
Dahlia tunes. He's like, no, he's talking about the chickens.
Oh well, I've taken.
He's had a
enough
few
of
to
it.
drink.
I'll let you to your grief, and I'm sorry about the chicken, and thank you. Yeah. And
Right, well.
he's gonna do that awkward back shuffle of people who don't know how to leave a conversation.
Marion just looks up to Audrey. It's like, so I mean, if you do go to Grey Bend, if you could try and find any survivors of my chickens, I'd appreciate it.
I'll get on that. Sure.
Roll a deception or persuasion roll.
I mean, I'm not trying to persuade him, trying to lie to him, so... I guess. I get advantage, the guy's a slobbering mess.
Sure, go for it. That's what you needed because he rolled a natural 20.
As long as it's not Luke, I'm happy.
Oh god.
I'm fuming.
Hey Luke, how about you roll for this?
Everyone
as
had
well?
to nat 20 so far.
Yeah, can I roll for them?
I mean,
Okay.
you refuse to go talk to them. You could have been the one lying to them about that chicken.
You just hear sobbing as you back away, and Daddy's like, there. Your uncle will will help Carrot and Beetroot. I will start a new flock. And you disappear back off.
I come back and I'm like, the next one for you, Aiden.
I mean, I knew you said you were bad, but that was more entertaining than anything.
Fuck you. At the end of the day, fuck you. Yeah, okay, next one for you.
Sophie has disappointingly fallen asleep after the lack of meltdown from the other people.
Okay, so is there anything else from anyone else during this long rest, or can we have the perception rolls? If anyone's staying to watch, there's plenty
Yeah,
of
I'll do.
people around.
I'll give you a perception.
Can you
roll.
say you were going to sleep?
Yeah, but I will wake up and have a watch.
I can have first watch because I only sleep half the night as usual. So it's almost 20.
He really
It
thought.
was so close. It was so
Fuming.
close.
How long have we got left?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my reroll on that. I don't give a shit about the points. Cool. You're surrounded, not surrounded, you've got a lot of people in and around, and maybe that'll bring comfort, maybe it'll bring discomfort, whatever it may be. There's at least half an eye keeping on your goods and such, and what you're traveling, because you're around a bunch of people you don't know. And throughout the night, no one seems to sort of make an approach or towards you. There's that general sort of people are tired. They're on the fucking road. They don't want to deal with your bullshit. or the crying halfling. Like you'd have to be crazy to go and interact with that. And so the night passes and there is no interactions, and so you can pass through. And you've had a long rest, so if you're the one individual who's used a spell, or two people who've used resources rather, then you can get them back. So that's Mara with your thingamajiggy, and then yeah, cool. I don't think anyone else really needs to take one. Trix this whole time is being busy working away on some fabric within the cart, mainly sort of been chilling and kind of like maybe a little bit more hidden or hidden away after the Stonebound Oath signature, like sigil was sort of found.
I'm just
Nerves
saying,
and what have you.
if Sam had been here, she would have talked to the couple, and I would not have had to do that.
Yeah, it's hey, it's either the empathetic Sam or it's Puck.
Why did
Do
you
you wanna-
send the sociopath?
Because it's funny.
Cool. So, you guys wake up in the morning. Those of you who aren't on watch, and you're ready and rearing to go. What are you guys? Are you guys just going to travel? Is there anything one of the guys want to talk about? Plans for the next day?
I think I'm sold on going to the temple first. I know that's what we were doing, but now
You
Puck
have no
is-
choice in the
Yeah,
matter.
but he's convinced. He's not arguing against it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep working our way to the pub.
Okay. We will roll. Is that for whether what you roll 44?
What
Yeah.
for?
Still hailing. I know that one off by heart because I looked at it.
What
Yeah.
was it like?
uh,
100 to have like clear sky. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Other way around.
Yeah, it feels like your weather table needs updating. Like
Ooh.
you should
No, it's because of the region you're in at the moment.
Ooh.
It's just not very
Get
Very wet
doubled.
area.
very nice.
It's
Yeah,
England weather.
yeah, almost.
I've been to England for 3 weeks. And
Actually, no, the sunny and warm. It's not England weather.
Yeah.
Depends what part you're in. In Wales, it
Don't-
rains
Yeah.
like 50% of the days.
Don't try to educate English people on their weather.
I'm saying in my very limited experience, English weather has been great.
You went during our only real summer period.
Yeah.
The 1 month of the year when it doesn't rain.
Yeah. All right. So it is still a light hailstorm here or there.
Light hailstorm.
Yeah. Let me roll this as well.
At least it's not the heavy fucking things that are throwing like chunks of ice at us.
Yeah, but did that you'd
Yeah,
be
no.
facing an issue.
In Wales, it rains 45% of the days. So
I'm
what's that?
gonna move that.
160-ish a year.
To be fair, the UK is not even top 10 when it comes to rainfall. So
Yeah, a lot of like Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And
like
Yeah.
we don't scale at all.
Oh, no.
But that is
Just
also
because
yeah.
it's
It's
because we
also
have
because
such like
Eastern
a
England is very dry.
But it's just tradition.
Yeah.
But it's
Right
it's
about
also
the rain.
because it's like the actual rainy part of England is localized. It's like
Yes.
the whole west coast of England and Wales.
And Scotland as well, northern side of Scotland as well.
Yeah,
In-
but it's the whole western side because it hits the mountain ranges and rain.
Yeah.
In West
so-
Ireland, it's 61% of the days it's raining. That's gotta be awful.
My granddad grew up on the west coast. It's just constant rain. That's all it ever does.
I would say Figgle.
Yeah.
Whilst you're walking during this day,
Walking.
or sitting on the cart,
I'm the
you
one with
notice-
this land vehicle proficiency.
you
He's
notice
the only
that
one who can drive it.
you notice pinned to a tree with a dagger through it is what seems to be a letter. Like
That's
a couple of
interesting.
trees into there's like a few trees, and then just beyond you like catch the glimmer of like a dagger and some what seems to be like paper or parchment or something stuck on a tree.
I stopped the car.
Hey, do you see that over there?
Yeah, I see that someone has daggers to spare. That's such an inefficient way.
It might be a trap. You should go steal it.
Do you see the problem in your sentence?
No.
Also, don't you... Oh no, it was your brother who could move things from far away.
What the hell?
Mage hand, maybe. No.
Mage Hand. Didn't he have Mage Hand? I
He's a
don't remember.
druid, so he doesn't have rage on.
Oh, true.
He might have had mage hand.
You should go check it out.
I think you can
I
have
mean,
rage on, it's good.
you are the literal ranger. This is your job.
Ah, but I've got the mules and the reins.
You're meant
I'm
to be the
keeping them
sneaky one.
here.
Yeah.
Why don't you? Fuck.
I'm not trudging through the fucking nettles to go see what someone nailed to a tree. They're stupid and they're suicidal.
All right.
We'll just sneak around it.
I keep the cart moving.
Walk on. Wait, so what is it in the tree? Do you say knives? Or
It's a knife sticking like a poster to a tree or something. No? Or a piece of paper, either
How
way.
far away is it?
Yeah.
It's getting further away. I'll tell you that much.
100, 110, 100.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
At the periapsis, how far away was I?
He's just googled the word.
No, I couldn't remember if it was aperiapsis or
Fucking
periapsis.
Kerbal Space Program ass over
It's
here.
no use quoting that. I don't fucking know what the word means. You can't.
The periapsis is the point of the orbit that's closest to the object.
Yeah,
Of course, I knew that.
I can remember if the apoapsis was the closest to the periapsis, so I had to Google check. Don't say the wrong one.
You made me speed tea at my monitor.
Very
I don't. You just see me every time I need to check something. I just flashbang.
Oh, no, every time, I'll look at my Google Docs, I'm fucking blinded. Like,
Oh, I have my I use Obsidian and I have it in dark mode, so all my notes are
Yeah.
in dark mode. It's great.
oh no, it's because the group notes are on Docs.
Oh,
It's just fucking blinding.
So
The dark-
you don't look at them.
There is
Okay.
an add-on to put Google Doc in
Yeah.
dark mode.
Yeah, but it looks shit. It looks so bad.
Yeah, it
though.
looks awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obsidian's
Uh,
great because you can
Mine
customize.
Oh, I have
the-
Obsidian dark mode.
so,
Yeah, so nice.
Right.
That's purple.
So again, ask your question.
Sorry, so at the periapsis of my orbit,
Yeah.
how far away am I?
We're
how
not
far away am I?
orbiting the fucking thing.
Like
man.
60
No, you might not be, but I am.
69.5 feet.
Okay. I would reasonably say that with 16 perception, I can see what's on the poster at that distance. Would you agree?
You're gonna
Yeah, you
read
can
a
see the
letter from
vines, but,
70 foot away.
No,
What the
like, can I,
fuck?
like, is it a wanted post? I'm not saying like read the, I won't be able to read what's on it, but like, can I roughly work out what it is?
It looks like a piece of parchment stabbed into a tree with a dagger.
Yeah,
you
dickhead.
can't
it's not like
see
a-
the
like a
text
wanted-
on it. No. It'd be in a very weird position to be a wanted.
I know. I was kind of
Yeah,
giving an example of what it could be rather than saying,
Yeah, no.
is this what it is?
No, you're an idiot
I
for
understand your
suggesting
question.
that,
I think it's fine.
So is it like folded up or is it?
It's it's in half. So it's like folded in half and the dagger's
I see.
through it.
It's a love letter.
Oh, fuck it. I'll go see it.
Alright, stop the
Can I
car.
keep an eye out when he goes for it?
Stop
Like
the car.
around him.
No, I'm not like charging head on. I'm.
Oh yeah.
Have a
But
look
I just
around.
want to keep an eye behind on your like back.
I'll also I'll use my sword to like cut away through the nettles.
The nettles that didn't exist until Puck mentioned them.
Right. Okay. Well, assuming
That's world building for you, okay?
yeah, that's lore right there. That's the deep lore of the forest.
These are nettle woods, these are. The nettles come alive and eat
I kill
you.
the nettle spirit.
No,
The
Sting
letter
flies.
burns
the
up.
voice of the nettle.
So, you wander on over. Piece of parchment, seemingly stuck into the wall. You've made your way around these nettles.
Does it? Oh fuck! I'm just gonna pull the knife out. And get the letter.
Just a note, the dagger looks
There's runes all over it, you idiot.
Crazy good quality. It looks like it's not like a rusted dagger. It doesn't look like a cheap dagger. It looks like a finely made dagger, and the parchment itself looks treated.
No,
Uh,
I'll pull it out. And
catch
obviously
a piece of paper.
No, I was gonna light it. Let me get my tinderbox out. 1 sec.
Okay, so I'll be there in a sec.
It won't fucking spark.
Fuck, it's wet. I got it wet. The fucking nettles. Fuck. No, so you open it up, and there are 3 letters. No, 2 letters. Sorry.
As in, wait, as in A, B, or as in 2 separate letters?
There is T.O.
T dot. Hold on. Comms.
Fuck.
And there's nothing else.
But I know a Tio. Haven't I heard of a Tio before?
Yes, you
Wasn't
did.
that with the
it's the
blue ribbon thing?
It's the blue ribbon.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck.
Tio, yes, it was the blue ribbon. Found, why the hell is there a note on a tree?
It's also training officer. But, probably not relevant.
Can I inspect the knife quickly and see if it's got any insignias on it or anything? Any distinguishing marks other than it just being a nice knife? Also, is it talking to me? Just have to check. I have to establish. Fucking, you know the gun in Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
The little
You're
pistol that
cursed to
talks
be
me.
out. We're joined at the hips. I got to talk to you like
Oh,
this
dear.
the whole time.
Tom would never make a talking weapon in one of his
I'd never do that.
campaigns.
Never. That's stupid. Cursed items as well.
No.
So as you look at it, there is a blue sapphire gem embedded into the hilt of it that is, a defining feature of this. Aside from that, it's just a very nicely made dagger, and it is like a fairly large one that is
Would
sort
it be a
of
magical?
shaped and molded into this.
Do I detect any magical properties? Or is it just
Do
too
you,
nice?
do you have detect magic, motherfucker?
No, but like...
Roll an arcana check.
Sufi, hand it over.
Nah, fuck. You're not there. Fuck off.
I'm behind
Well,
the
I'm just
nettles.
keeping
I
an eye
can't
on
Caca! Hand it over, caca!
see you. I'm hidden by some nettles right now. You can't see me.
There's no like blatant obvious signs as to it being magical. It just looks and is perfectly weighted. Like it looks very good and it's
I
perfect.
could metagame try and break it, but Sufi would be that smart. Because if it's not magical, then I've got a broken dagger. So I think I'll just pocket it.
You stab yourself. Cool. You put it away.
Absorbs my blood. Start speaking.
Jamal.
Awoken.
Yeah. And you can walk back to the group.
One last thing with the letter. Could I inspect it and see if there is like any hint of? I don't know how you would get a hint of invisible ink, but like, does it look like a letter that could have had writing on it that I can't see, and the TO is like to mark it? Does that make sense as a question?
You're like asking whether TO takes up the whole of the paper.
Yeah,
or if
yeah.
it's
Is
like
it-
a
is it
little
like in
bit
the
and there's
corner
loads
as
of
a-
space?
Yeah.
So
There are 2 sides of paper.
imagine you've got
Two
the piece of
A4s. One
paper.
has a T. One has an
Everything else is scrolled out in black, apart from there's like left outline is no.
Censored. Yeah.
So it was knifed through it. It was folded in half. Like imagine like an A4 piece of paper
Yeah.
pierced through the middle with the dagger, and sort of on one half of the page, like as you pull the dagger out and open it, on one half of the fold there seems to be TO, and on the bottom half it is just blank.
Upon
So you-
inspecting the blank half, do I? If I look really, really, really closely, does it look like there is any kind of?
Roll an intelligence check.
Before I get up my magnifying glass.
Just a straight fucking intelligence check.
Go
I
on.
think the crow's coming back.
13. Wait, you know what?
Um,
Heroic resolve.
hey!
Let me use it. This is D6 right now, right? Yeah. Bosh. 16 total.
Tell me where this heroic resolve comes from in relation to.
I think
ink
it's
like
more
this.
him. It would almost certainly be something that he would have used as part of his association, wouldn't it? Before he left Rivaven.
Sure.
And so I think he knows, like he knows what a invisible ink letter would. Maybe not if it was magical. I don't think he would know about it, but like something simple like using lemon juice and stuff like that, he would be acquainted with it, and perhaps is looking for like specific smells, or like if you look at the paper really fine, is there like indents on it, or like a really fine trace of any kind of liquid?
Okay.
And so you're drawing
To
on that
16
knowledge.
and utilizing the heroic resolve to access that sort of like experience, as it were. Yeah, you'd obviously know like somewhat about some of them, like sort of uses of ink, but you'd also know that there's a spectrum. Like there's the stuff that could be, seen and found by pouring lemon juice on it, or there's certain magical inks that can only be shown during like a certain circumstance, like it being set alight, or it being like frozen cold, or exposed to like necrotic energy. Like there's so many different opportunities like for it to be hidden by like multiple different things, and you like try to look for the indentations. There's nothing like obvious, but like the paper is like super high quality, and even just like trying to like maybe like slightly tear like an end, you can't easily tear it. It seems like at least there's something like a little bit more of this piece of paper, but you can't see like indentations and stuff. But like if someone's trying to leave like an important message or something, perhaps the piece of paper is that like this. There's going to be something more. But it's not something I'd say you would be able to decipher in this moment with a 16.
Makes sense. What am I adding for the dagger? Am I just adding
Um,
what do we turn?
Add a dagger and then put it finely made dagger with sapphire embedded.
Just write Tio's dagger.
He really wanted you to say like, +1 fine dagger.
No, I wasn't even plus
Plus
dagger
3
would not be
actually.
useful. So it'd be worse than my sword.
Yeah, this guy was
Be
joking
worse
about
than
saying
used.
the letter of light.
Yeah, I just called it a sapphire dagger for now. It makes sense in my head. All right. I will just one cursory glance at the floor, just in case there's anything that's like fallen down or.
Just based on your perception, and like even if you were to like, actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
No excuse to roll a dice. What can I say?
Oh,
You're taking an
Why
awful
bother?
long time for a letter.
With the 12, yeah, you don't notice anything. There doesn't seem to be any nettles that
Fair
are
enough.
trodden down. It doesn't. You know what? With the 12, even with that, I will give it to you the fact that there seems to be a lack of presence here that maybe, yeah, take from that what you will.
Yeah, so like I can't see any kind of markers of the person that put it on the tree.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. Yeah. Intriguing. Almost
Figure
feels
at the
like I'm
moment is
being
about
led to
500
something.
feet away.
I stopped the car. I said that.
So worst case,
Womp womp.
I can run very fast. I'll catch up.
Run fast.
I'll just catch up to them.
If anyone gets that reference,
You don't
let me
need to
know.
catch up because I stopped the car.
Yeah, I was behind you on the road, so like I.
I run the other way.
So, you come out of Nettle Forest, as it were, and Asta is there waiting for you.
Did you find anything? Well, was it interesting?
Have I told anyone else about Tio?
Other than Puck?
Did I
You
even
told
talk
me.
about it?
You told me.
Okay.
Well, you told me that you came across this a couple times, and I was with you when we found the corpse. Maybe I I think.
No, I definitely did that on my own.
Yeah, but you told me almost.
Yeah, you came to
immediately, I
park,
think.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I met you on the
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
So I think you told me.
Yes.
I know you told me you've met this thing, like you've had this happen a couple times. You found out a
Yeah,
couple
I haven't told anyone
corpses
else.
of kids, I think.
I don't get the letter out, but I say to you,
I feel like I'm being. What is the word? Baited like a fish.
Does
Every-
seem like it.
How
Is-
how so?
Everywhere I go, there is 2 letters. T-O.
Do you know what they mean?
He forgot to mention there are corpses too. Like it's an important part of it.
That's slightly more important than 2 fucking letters, but okay.
So you see what how frustrating it is when people retain information from you.
When it's traumatic, no.
Trauma what?
The corpse was an example to me, I think. But it is the same letters now. And it cannot be a coincidence that it is following.
Do we know if it is following or we are following it?
Did you show us the dagger and the paper?
no,
Okay.
I just told you it was the letters.
Okay.
Okay.
And what do you want to do about it? Because if it's
So
you,
I know that one of the hints I got about it was that this TO was on our land from the Whispermonger, who's also a Qatari. So I know that there's something close to Riverhaven.
Say that again, sorry.
So the Whispermonger told me that TO was on our land, the words he used.
The tournament organizers on your land.
So I know that
What?
like there was like the reference to basically that whoever this person is, they didn't know who it was, but they knew it was someone that was near Riverhaven. So it didn't really make sense that we'd be following them because we're so far away.
Do you have your exact notes on what you put there, just so I can?
I have literally TO and then in quotes on our land.
I'd have to go back and listen to that to double check what my exact wording was.
Yeah, it was the 5th of June, so it was a while ago.
Yeah.
2 months ago.
Yeah, I'll have to clarify that at a later time.
But it was my conversation with the Whispermongers because I brought it up right at the end.
Yeah. From what I can remember, and I can't go full into this because there's different responses he may have given based on specific things said or what have you. Is that they were very much like not wanted to speak about it so much, but were very much like warning you that it is. You know what? Roll me 2 insight checks
Do you want them separately or as advantage?
separately. And then also roll me an intelligence check as well.
Insight. It's not going well.
Re-roll that last one. I'll use my GM inspiration as we've got
Yay.
under an hour left.
Oh, that's
if you
better.
had rolled 20.
That's
Be laughing all the way to the bank.
I think it's funnier if you don't roll a 20.
Yeah, I'm rolling
You're
a lot
given
of
a
dice.
lot of opportunities.
I rolled a lot of dice tonight. Roll 24, 11.
Okay.
Insight, intelligence.
The intelligence check is a bit unfortunate, but
It's not the smartest cat.
I would say like they're all there. There's always rumors about things that go on in the shadows. And obviously, your group would
I'm
have
one of them.
operated somewhat in the shadows, but then there's the shadows, and like you know, like you guys worked on the fringe, and then there's other entities or what have you that is beyond that. And although you may never have heard of this specifically, one thing that you had remembered at the time, if I remember correctly, that you'd asked about is that that there would be times in which like people may go missing, like kids would go missing, and there would just be no answer. There would be cases where prominent, healthy, smart individual like kids, 8 years old, 10 years old, who would just disappear, and they'd like zero trace whatsoever. And so there's no like that is like a link you had previously, and so I really need to look at that video, that we'd had up on there, because I haven't got the note on here. Well, actually, maybe no, I don't.
The wider, I guess, coincidence I'm trying to get at is that it wouldn't make sense that we are, although I guess this road technically leads to Riverhaven, right? We're currently on. So that's very, very, very far away.
This is the main road, and this is a direct route to Meadowspire, which is another one of the capital towns, as it were, of the area, and it's almost like a halfway point between here and Sea Haven.
So it's like the point I'm trying to make, I guess, is that me seeing it in Sea Haven and then now here is not suggesting that we are following something. Like I think logically, I would look at that and suggest it is following us in some way. Do you want one more intelligence check for that?
I say straight wisdom check for me.
Oh, wisdom. I'll take that. I can actually do this.
He's just rolling more.
Oh. Waste of time. How many was that in a row? 6 rolls.
It's difficult. It's difficult to fully say, because like coincidences happen, but then it
It's a
depends
very,
on your
very, very
personal
weird one.
perspective of like if these things happen, and then it's like you know very little about who this is or the organizer, like whatever this may be, whatever TO stands for. Maybe it is just tournament organizer, and like the Boar Association is behind these, like the killing of the kid for whatever reason. Who like you have very little information on this, and those of which you've spoken to have been very hush hush, and it's almost just been like shut the fuck up. So it could be that maybe this could be a warning sign. This could be a coincidence. This could be you are being followed. This could be like there's numerous things, and it's up to you on how you want to take it. And I'm not going to give you a derivative like answer on that front.
So it could be like a stop following, stop asking kind of thing. I'll tend to Puck and say, do you know of ways to see magical writing?
Nah, we had a guy for that. I'm not. That's not my area of expertise. It takes like a lot of very specific skills, and we had a forger who could do that. Whistle.
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 I've just trolled it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry. Like anything magical. I was in my business was opening things, not really reading things. Sorry.
No. I'll move on for now. But when we rest, Tom, this evening, I'm going to try and do like non-invasive procedures. I'm going to hold it close to a flame Stuff like that.
Okay.
Try the non-magical ways that I know that are easily done.
If only we had a druid master alchemist on the team.
Yeah. Oh,
Great.
also,
Meanwhile, back in the
Uh,
Traveler's Ring, Fiddle's just like, oh, I got this like fucking show hidden text formula here. Oh, don't need that.
Tom,
Yeah.
can I have Puck scour the nearing places? Like, sorry, my English is fleeing
That's
out
fine,
of
that's
my
fine.
brain. Sorry. But the thing is, my reasoning is, if the person wanted Sufi to find this, as Sufi is implying, this person is not far because anyone else could have come across this. So the timing is very tight. So basically, what I want to do is, by definition, this is a rush job, and a rush job leaves traces, and I want to see if I can find any trace. Like, maybe.
Okay, what do you want to roll for it?
He's been left
I-
a very nice dagger if they're trying to have him
Yeah,
not
but
find it.
he did not show the dagger, and Puck just
Yeah,
assumes
that's true. That's true.
assume it's a normal dagger.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yeah, I think the way he goes about it, that would be investigation.
Okay.
Even though I really want to roll perception, I don't think it is quite that.
Roll both for me.
Okay.
Be right back.
Bear back.
So both Figgle and
I'm so sad Luke left.
I'm so sad I used my reroll. Nah. That's all good. Can you also roll that investigate? Oh, you did. 22. Cool.
Yeah.
Sick. 22 investigation. You don't spot anything.
Okay.
There's nothing out of place. There's no nettles disturbed. With the 28 total perception, it's similar to the 12 that Sufi got. Is the fact that there is like a lack of signs, and so you look up and you can see that there are potential scrapings or like very, very fucking subtle hints that someone may have been in the trees.
Oh. So okay.
But there is no disturbance along like the foliage, like around the tree and stuff. And you're able to kind of tell like whoever or however this was placed was done from the top of this tree downwards and placed, leaving no footprints, nothing. And where in which this person then disembarked from the trees. Good luck.
Okay. So I'm just gonna relay to Sufi. I'm pretty sure, like, this is one of the thing I do usually for my group, was kind of being a lookout and looking for things. The person that's doing this is really, really good. They're incredibly good at what they do. So I do not know who you angered, but they're very competent, at least. Like, you see those tiny marks? This person was in the tree, and from meters away, in some fashion, they managed to put this here with the timing of you finding it, and then they fucking disappeared. So they're either magical or so incredibly good at what they do that they might as well be magical. Yeah, that's about it.
It is not nice to not know.
Okay.
I continue walking.
You guys get to the point in which you need to camp. Figgle, how have you been along this route? What have you been up to?
I'll just drive the cart, man.
He's trying to move.
I just want to get
No, not like that. It's just
I get it.
Fickle's doing his heroic leader duties of driving the cart and ordering other people to look at daggers.
Okay. Within that, tell you what. Can you make a perception? No. What bases had we done land vehicles under? That would be.
There's a land vehicle roll.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, can you make a land vehicles roll, tool proficiency roll? I guess. See how that
Okay.
goes.
I think it's just a flat D20 for some reason.
And then can you do another? Have you do
Okay.
two? My thing's not loading. I'm gonna have to refresh.
Neither. That didn't work.
Okay, it wasn't just me. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's fine.
weird.
If you could roll a, I would say this would be.
I can do animal
either
handling.
I would say you'd have the choice for this, and you'd gain a +2 from the navigational feature. Sorry, the vehicle handling of animal handling, perception, or survival. I will be open on that front.
Animal handling situational +2. Roll. Good enough for me.
19. Awesome. Love it. So you are perfectly pretty much handling these mules, which are a little bit more responsive than the boars that you were having to deal with beforehand of riding. And being able to sit on this carriage is definitely somewhat more comfortable. I think like maybe during the stretches of like time being like maybe perhaps like bored in this front, you've maybe like had your hands like slack and stuff and like slapping against like the wood like the bench you sat on and
I put
like maybe
cruise
one of these
control on.
yeah like cruise control like one hand up. What was that song? Anyway, like this knock on the thing and you hear like almost like hollow knock beneath you.
I'll look at where I just knocked my hand.
It's the seat you're on, and there seems like you can't see directly under the seat. There seems like there's like some kind of blockade in here, and if you want, you can have a look around, and you'd see that there is somewhat like perhaps like a secret like mechanism which you can then unlock.
I'll wait until we stop the cart. Like you said, we're coming up to.
Yeah. So we'll say like you notice this, and then later on, like you investigate it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And you find that there is essentially like a secret mechanism within this car itself, and there is a hidden compartment underneath the driver's seat. There's nothing in it, but there is a secret department there, and it like a compartment, and you're able to figure it out over the time. It's not crazily complex, but like to actually figure out that it's there is like a little bit more like unusual. Maybe people from the FTC would know because maybe it's standard design for them, but for you, like you're able to like, okay, I need to push both of these pegs in whilst lifting, and then it like unlocks. It's nothing crazy complex. There's no like lock-in mechanism on it so much aside from the like unlocking function of it. But yeah, you've
How big
essentially.
is this space?
Um,
Tell me what sort of the biggest object I could fit into it.
A short sword. So if you
Okay.
think of it, it's like a small like chest. It's not meant to hold like a metric shit ton of stuff, but it's a place where you could put stuff that like if you were
Contraband.
yeah or something yeah. What
Hey, does anyone have any contraband? There's a secret compartment up here.
I thought you'd never ask.
There's a come have a look.
What?
I invite Puck up to the driver's seat.
Okay. Yeah, that's a cache. I think I just like how I had like diverse petty theft from the Traveler's Ring. I never sold those, so I think just like Buck takes like a small bag and just empties it in it, like. Thank you.
A rattle all day.
I look at it. What comes out of that pouch?
I think it's really like some wallets, a cut purse, some jewelry, like
Pendant.
no, the pendant I keep. No, I keep the pendant. There is the creepy mask from the tower. There is a Fang Crew badge. Yeah, that kind of thing.
What is your I'd say as you're like tipping that in actually, you notice that there is like a bit of like a weird sound as like the coins hit the bottom of it. And just like instinctively, like Puck, you're just like, oh, there's another
Oh.
hidden secret compartment within the secret compartment.
Yo.
Oh, you had a gift for me. There is a false bottom on this, and I just get all my shit back and stuff it in the bag. And I'm gonna. Can I roll anything for traps? Like, this is such a
Yeah.
beginner's mistake to just open that shit.
The cart explodes.
Yeah.
The horses turn into elementals. Roll initiative.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take out my thieves tool and I'm like, just gonna do my due diligence of checking if there are like springs or traps or whatever.
Bro, this would be so mega mind if they gave us the cart and the cart has like a fucking tracker in it, and that's how they've been able to put. That would be insane.
It's a fucking bomb, mate.
It's got an Apple AirTag in it.
Yeah. Get their tag.
Luckily,
yeah.
tracking people is not that complex. But
You
yeah,
can
roll
just
it.
look at
We have a
person.
cart. We have a full ass cart. Like,
Yeah.
And locate person is it?
Seems perfectly fine, mate.
Well, looks fine. I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna like. I mean, it's been taking like the road and the bumps, and it took like me emptying a bag on it pretty well. So, and I'm just gonna try to pry it open.
You work out the mechanism, unlock it, or like open it rather, and there is a small package in there, wrapped up in plain brown paper, sort of wrapping. Not fancifully done. There's some like basic string around it, and tied to it is a letter, and the name written on it is Asta.
Oh, this
What the fuck?
is from Sora.
yeah, I was gonna say, who packed the cart?
Yeah, this is from Sora. 100%. This is from Sora.
Asta, get over here.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait.
what?
Oh, we could have read it before it.
Read what?
Why? We
there's
found something.
We found something for you. Puck looks dejected.
Just the stink eye up fiddle, figgle.
We're a team,
Oh,
Puck.
thank you, Puck.
Yeah.
Thanks for finding this.
Yeah.
I also found it as well.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for finding the other compartment.
How do you know that?
I was watching.
Okay.
He's just been stood next to you the whole time.
Yeah.
What's in it?
Okay. I don't know. I open the letter first.
So I open it up, and it says, "Dear Asta, no, dear Asta, I wonder when you would find this." And I'm not going to continue on there because I haven't actually got the finished letter to you. But I will send that across to you.
Cool.
At a later point. And yeah, there seems to be a metal box of sorts. It seems almost like a puzzle box. Like you would have seen like some like toys similar to it maybe when you were younger or in Parsons or whatever. Or like mentioned in pubs where people are like, oh, look at this puzzle pub. Like I've not been able to open it. And this seems almost like that. Where you have to like shift things into place to try and get it to open. But yeah.
Okay.
The letter was, I'll at least say definitively, is that it was signed off by Sora.
Okay. I mean, has anyone seen anything like this before? Other than the, like, playboy? Like, I've never seen a metal, fancy-looking one before.
No.
Does the metal seem? What does the metal look like to me?
It looks like iron.
Okay.
Can I just like have a play around with it? I'm like, I mean, I guess try and figure out the puzzle, but
Yeah,
just
sure.
play around with it.
Yeah. Make a intelligence check.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
You are struggling with this. Like, you're not putting anything like logic together at this point, but maybe you'll get there. Future attempts. So
Yeah.
just remember to try and like give that a go when and where you wish.
Yeah. Should I add it to my inventory, or
Yeah,
do you want to add
you
it?
can just put
Yeah.
puzzle box from Sora,
Yeah.
and
I
add
could
the
try
letter in there as
tinkering
well.
with it if you want.
I think I'll keep on to it for now, but I might take you up on that.
Okay.
Why would Sora lock anything be in a puzzle box, like instead of just giving it to you? That's very strange.
Perhaps the thing they are giving is the puzzle
very
box.
Yeah.
Or maybe Mei Ling can't, isn't smart enough.
That doesn't sound like meaning.
Nah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The letter itself, I can say at least, would very much give information of that. It's not something that Mei Ling would know unless it was tortured, obviously, out of Sora.
Yeah. So is the idea that this was another piece of loot that came from
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
okay.
So I can get you perhaps the more specifics, but the letter is almost, and like this is for Asta specifically, and if he then tells
Yeah.
anyone else, it's up to him. It's essentially Sora's basically like wishing you the best, and then being blunt about writing essentially about a dream so that she'd had, or they'd had that night, about a storm over a landmark that you guys had discussed beforehand. The location unclear, but something that you guys had discussed about in the past, about something that you both similarly sort of like dreamed about or thought about, that you thought you were both going to be traveling to at the same point, and this is essentially like how she'd had this dream the night before you guys were traveling off. And how unlikely it is that she'll now get to travel to that place, that your paths have diverged, but perhaps what is within this box may help you.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely keeps the box close.
Okay. You guys have your long rest. Who is keeping watch?
Me.
Roll your perception checks. Sorry, one sec.
Oh. Why can't I roll dice?
Yeah, this is getting kind of embarrassing at this point.
Yeah, how many rolls have you done today?
Yeah.
One,
Yeah, but if we force it, it's no fun, is it?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, it is funny if he
Eight,
No,
forces
nine.
it
it's
and
funnier if you
doesn't
roll more
manage
and
it.
doesn't get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like every roll is like the chance of him
Oh,
getting the 20
yeah.
is like exponentially increasing.
Not exponential.
Nah.
Well, like, well, true,
Well, I
kind of.
kind
The
of.
chance of it
yeah.
happening
It's like
is
roulette
low,
and
but
like 7 reds have hit in a
the
row.
actual chance
It's
of it
very
happening.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Of course,
Okay.
every time it's a 1 in 20.
Yeah,
Every time
yeah,
he
yeah.
clicks the roll button.
Well,
But the
I've
chance
rolled
of
17
success,
dice.
Oh, shit. 3 more and he's guaranteed.
It's 3 more and I'm on drop rate. Yeah.
That's how Bernoulli's law works. Everyone knows it.
No.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a 1 in 20 chance at 17 rolls, you've something like a 53% chance of it having happened by now.
Apologies, I am back.
Actually, check that.
10 on a perception check.
58%. Oh, my maths was wrong.
58% for what?
So I've rolled 17 d20s tonight. So I'm trying to work out the percentage chance of me having hit a specific number, which is a 5% probability. 17 attempts, 58%.
Fortunately, that was your last roll. Because you die. Some bears kill you in your sleep.
Just immediately die.
Cool. So, 10 perception. So, first watch goes uneventful, but perhaps Sufi is a little bit distracted. What is Sufi up to during his watch?
Oh yeah, I'm like holding it to a flame, trying to find a way to cool the letter without damaging it. That is magical.
Hold it to the fire. Does nothing, which within itself is something.
I don't know what other methods I know. I'm not going to wait on it. Like we'll rule that out. But yeah, I'm just trying any methods I know of revealing.
I mean,
don't have
getting it
any
wet
lemons on
could
you.
reveal something.
Yeah, but it could also irreparably damage it.
It could.
So.
You need
I
to
mean, you
test
tried
it
to
on
set
the
out a light,
corner
to
of
be
the
fair.
piece of paper.
I didn't try setting it light. I held it near a flame.
Towards heat, yes.
That's what you do with lemon juice.
Nothing you've like sort of mentioned or have tried which specifically bring anything up. You can roll a base intelligence check if you wish.
No, we're just giving him rolls at this point.
18 dice.
Yes!
Oh.
He's hit the other 1 in 20.
Well, he's
That
already
right,
had
that
one
means
as well,
all-
hasn't he?
They are all 1 in 20.
Yeah, I know. It's the one that you don't want, basically.
Just to check, who is on which end of the spectrum here? I can probably look actually.
What? That's a bit personal.
Which
Tom.
spectrum?
Of who wants someone to lose and who doesn't.
I went all in on yes.
You went all. You go all in every time. You've got
I
no money.
I do always. No, I put 8k in.
That's nothing.
That's more than is on no in total.
Okay.
Forget the alignment chart. I want to know where your character is on the spectrum.
Lawful autistic.
Because the GM is just like woo, all over the place. Cool. All right. Yeah. No luck as of that night if it holds anything. But yeah.
60.3%.
The night. Actually, let me roll this. Fuck it. Actually, why should I roll it? We'll do a little bit more of a long one, which I know. So
I'll roll it.
No.
Yes, roll a 1d100 for the weather. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Can I
ahead.
do that?
20 on the
Oscar?
1d100.
Yeah, can I do that? Just see if I get 20.
You can, yes, but yeah, go on. I don't think we
I don't know if that
weather.
doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck.
Oscar, can you roll a 1d6 for me?
Okay.
That's how many pieces
Ooh,
of
big
hail
fat
it is.
6.
I don't know if we wanted a 6.
Okay.
And
can
neither
you
do
then
I,
roll
but
a
it's fun.
1d20? 19.
Oh, a big fat 19.
Okay. Who here might be playing with coins at this point in time? One of you is.
Me.
So as you guys are like perhaps having like some kind of conversation, Puck is like flipping a coin up, catching it down, flip, down, and then as you flip it up another time, it just stops midair. And it's just floating there for like a split second and then down again. But there's like a definite like delay, and you were the only one to see it.
When you say you mean
Puck.
Okay, guys, I think I might be magical.
Why?
I just made a coin float. Like,
Do it again.
And I come over
I
and
tried
watch.
to do it again.
Nothing happens. You're just flipping a coin.
It was
Looks normal to me.
I mean, it stayed here for like a second. Like the rocks, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, I don't need to lie to you about. If I want to make a coin disappear, I don't need to lie to you about magic. So I'm telling you, something happened to that coin.
Okay, that's strange.
Yes.
Asta turned into a giant, and I boxed a shadow.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Okay.
Oh, Fickle's so fun.
And everyone goes to sleep, and we wake up the next day.
We're all floating.
Beautiful sunrise. Perhaps. Who wants to roll for weather today? To just take the piss, like fuck it. Like who wants to?
No, he got 54, didn't he? Luke did.
Yeah, I rolled
That's
a-
for the day prior.
You watch it, what, the 5 seconds?
Yeah,
5 seconds before we went to bed.
I rolled for 11:56 p.m.
Fine. You know what? Fuck you. We'll go whatever 54 is.
He doesn't want it's stormy. Yeah.
It's hail again, isn't it?
It's intense downpour with brief light. Wait, what was it? 54? Yeah. Intense downpour with brief lightning. Fuck you. Have a miserable night.
It's always rain.
Oh. Hey, I've
Nice
got a
roll, mate.
parasol, so I'm alright.
I'm waterproof.
Parasols, famous for knowing how protection against rain.
I mean, yes.
That's quite famously what they're for. But to be fair, a parasol is the sun
Yes.
version.
But
The
if
sun,
you go to
yeah.
a beer garden and there's a parasol and it starts raining, you are protected.
Cool. That's because they have the miracle of common fabrics, modern day fabrics.
What is this, a
Oh, no, they're
Japanese
made of-
paper parasol?
made of- They're made of canvas, which is like one of the first fabrics ever invented.
Do you ask what this parasol is made of?
Presumably
On a one, it's
canvas.
made of paper. On a two,
Or
it's
leather.
made of
Wax.
Wait.
What? Wait! I've used my inspiration to re-roll this one.
I already used it. Fuck.
Can we think of 20 different types of material, and then maybe I will roll a 20-sided
No.
coin, and we'll see what the result is. On a
Okay,
20 is
cool.
with a canvas.
So moving on, guys. Are you going to continue on?
Nah, I'm staying.
Yes.
You guys carry on. The day, admittedly, is uneventful, but because we have to, can I get a roll from the 2 perception checks during the day?
I'm nighttime, so
Yeah.
I won't take the piss.
Do we do 2 or do we?
Hey, you do one
We
Asta
can
does
do
one.
2.
Go on.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
each.
we can just do one each.
No, he's speed running to try and get another roll in.
Oh.
I can smell it.
I did.
He's like, come on, guys, do one each. Come on.
I'm so, mine is a 18,
Yeah.
not a 25.
Disgusting.
Sorry.
Sickening behavior.
Please take away your heroic resolve.
I
Oh, wait.
don't have one.
Yeah, -1.
I'm not
Cool.
heroic.
I need to make some anti-heroic resolves.
Based on that web, I think, yeah.
Villainous despair rolls.
Despair.
Based on the disgust that that fucking Puck had towards the halfling, like crying. It's like, ugh.
True, he needs like a karma resource. He's got lowered karma because of that. You poor people that I can't steal from. Disgusting.
My karma is already so bad. Like I've stolen from gods. So, I've stolen from pilgrims. It's even worse.
It's just like one day Pilgrim's just like staring. Puck's just gonna be staring at his hands, like, what have I done? Stolen from bitches. Right. So during the night, we'll have the night people people roll for perception checks.
I think
to
I'll
get
do
through
it
this.
tonight, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you could join me.
We're gonna-
No! Oh, fuck off,
Oh.
man.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck off. He's been grinding. Oh.
The Sigma grind set, man.
Tom, why don't you have your reroll, man? Where's your inspiration?
Mia's just come in chat and
Please
be
let me
like, "Where's
spend
my
mine.
20?"
Please
There
let me
it
spend
is.
mine.
No.
Oh, yours isn't a reroll. It's an ad, isn't it? You
No,
want to
no,
add 6 to my roll? You
Mine's
can-
an inspiration. No,
man.
mine's an inspiration,
Alright.
but it can only be used on me.
Sickening.
Will Luke get a nat 20 tonight? Yes.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, 'cause
Bosh.
he's fucking rolled about 20 dice.
Yeah,
I rolled-
how many
I
have you
rolled
rolled?
18 times. So I'm
Actually.
statistically speaking,
Oh, damn it.
Fucking ad break. All right.
17k goes to Saint and Row.
what can I say? I'm a rich man.
How many points have you got now at the moment? Luke?
14k total.
Nice. You're 10, 11k.
I'm going,
off,
I go all in every week.
One. I mean, even then, plus ones aren't really that useful to you, unless it's like a shield or something, yes, or bow. Actually, no, not even then.
No, plus one's useful for me until level 11 because at level 11 I
it's
can make anything except one that has already got a bonus plus 3. So I had at level 11 I want an item that doesn't have a plus because I can't.
I was like, I was adding these in earlier tonight. I was like, is this balanced? And I was like, I don't care. And then carried on. So that's the end of that story. Who
Plus
cares?
ones usually aren't that hard to find anyway. Like,
what was the plus 2 as well is that I'd originally, and I had slightly changed it where it was like you could add 2 of them in there, but I decided to add the plus 1 in there, and then the plus 2, and then as we go through, I'll add different things in. Anyway,
Figgle already have a plus 1? Is it dagger?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
What's the-
kind of. I have to activate it.
that's like a magical dagger. It's not a plus 1 though.
but it-
Fiddle,
It's like
Fiddle was
last
the only
10
one with the
minutes.
plus 1 weapon.
Yeah, because I get a feature at level 11 that lets me spend key points to.
We're
Ah,
so
yes.
far from level 11, though.
Yeah, no. It's just like until then, it's really useful for
Obviously,
me to
like,
have an item.
keep in mind as well that you can try and get items infused with other. You are wrong. You can get your like different items infused with like silver, or there could be like mithril and other things as well that may help, or what have you. And I'll get you some like lists and stuff. But yeah, just to reiterate, yeah, we're 10 minutes away from the end, but we'll continue on with this next 18 miles of travel. So the next day worth of
Let's try the
travel
plaza.
to the Weird Water Rest. What conversations are had during this day, given the occurrences of the previous? As its intense downpour.
I think Sophie's kind of lost in thought, so it's not really very talkative.
I think Puck is trying to convince Aster to solve the puzzle box. He's like, but you should open it though.
I'm gonna try tonight. I'm keeping an eye on the road.
Oh yeah, I completely forget to.
But yeah, I will try and get it done. But I mean, I don't know what's in here, to be honest. The letter didn't really reveal much, but hopefully it'll help us at some point.
Mhm.
Okay. So, can I have perception checks? Not as if it really matters anymore. No, it does. It does. Can I have perception checks from the people who are going to do it during the day?
I think you just do yours, and I forget to do mine. Or no, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm still.
Cool.
Yeah, rolling 20s isn't for anyone, you know. Just me.
No, mine was fucking like wonky on my screen, but it's a 1 in it.
Judge.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I think it was a 1 or a 7. I don't know.
It was a 1.
It was a
Puck.
1, okay.
what you notice during the day, sort of traveling and talking, is that as you're looking up, like on one side you have the peaceful bay, like water that just seems endless. Like this is a gigantic form of water that connects directly in with the sea, so it's salt water essentially at this point, mixed in with
Brackish.
brackish. That's the word I was looking for.
Bang.
Thank you. Brackish.
It's
It means
half
like
salt
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
half
Yeah,
fresh
yeah.
water.
Yeah, I know what brackish waters are. I wasn't wrong. Anyway.
So on one side you got this end of this river that comes down from Stonehaven and the Noggin Rock peaks, and as you're sort of looking up towards them, you see this gigantic boulder that seems to just be collapsing. Like I say gigantic because it's at such a distance. You see what seems like a speck of a distant mountain get bigger, 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 and then like fall down. And like this is
I think I yell
miles off. This is miles off. This is nowhere near you. But you see it flying down and then disappear beyond your view behind some trees.
Do I
Yeah.
hear the impact? Because
I would say you'd feel it as well.
damn.
This was a
Holy shit.
big thing.
Big boy.
Yeah.
I think
We're
when
100 miles away.
I think when I
Yeah,
see
you are.
it,
You are far
Holy
away.
Yeah.
fuck.
when I see it, I call it out. Like, look at this, so that everyone can hear, see, and feel whatever's happening.
It's hard to place the exact like small tremor that it gave you, because like when I say you feel it, like it's very minor at this distance, but it's still something you can see. Like there's disturbance and like a almost what you notice more is almost like the effect of the air, and it's like delayed. So as you guys are looking up, you notice from like trees and stuff, the branches getting rustled and birds squawking and flying off and leaves falling and what have you. So there's like an obvious disturbance that has just happened.
And you said something weird. You said it like got bigger and bigger.
Well, yeah, because
going
it was
towards
essentially
us.
coming from the top of
Towards
the
us.
mountain down.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay.
when I say bigger
But
and
it's
bigger,
not.
like
But it's not coming
it's
closer.
no. It was like very minor in regards to the perspective. It got to like a bigger point and then like disappeared, but
From
still like
speck
small.
to dot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is terrifying.
We're gonna get there. It's a fucking giant throwing stones.
Only
A
one.
bit of
The
a bit
stone
of a
father
festival,
is an
just
ancient fucking stone giant, and he's pissed.
lobbing rocks for fun.
Yeah.
It's like you know when you skip rocks on the ocean. Like that's what he's doing.
That's
Skipping
funny you
rocks.
say that. I was gonna do that on the ferry. I was thinking about it.
And
But
instead you
like,
jumped in.
well, I
we
don't have.
know
I didn't want to
that-
waste my ammo fucking skipping stones.
Do we know that giants are a real thing in
Yes.
our
Yes.
world? Yes.
Yeah,
It's
you would
like
do.
Trix has
established.
like giant
Yeah,
ancient runes.
well, for one, Trix has been super cagey about her magic, so you know. And I just wanted to check if
Yeah,
that
so
was a
I-
thing that is established.
Tell you what, anyone who wants to like know how much more they know, roll me a history check and tell me the logic behind why you might know about it, and I'll give you.
I almost want. Can we delay this check until Trix is back? I feel like she would. know
Sure.
more
Yeah,
than
Right,
us.
that's
right.
about my actually. Yeah.
Write it down in the notes and bring it up next session,
Sure.
which will be in a month.
Roll giant knowledge. The notes are fucking empty this session because I was not.
Because
able
no one
to
else is
do it.
writing them. Yeah.
Mm,
So,
no,
as you guys are approaching this, you're approaching the. Oh, I'm bringing up the wrong fucking thing, aren't I? Note thing. As you guys approach the weird water rest, I'll tell you what. What the fuck am I doing? Asta, describe to me what this looks like as you approach the weird water rest.
My brain is not working. So it's kind of like a stables with a building on top of it almost. Like, it's more of a halfway point for travelers to store their horses and carts and like kind of have everything in it. And then on top of it, they built like a big inn and pub and stuff.
Mhm.
And like it's got kind of almost farmland around it, but kind of a mix of forest and farmland. It's a very rustic vibe. Is the best way I can think of it.
What's the building made of?
So the bottom half is kind of an older stable, so it's built of kind of like old stone and brickwork, and then the top is built of like wood and like it's kind of rickety, but not massively. Like it looks stable, just a bit odd.
Nice. I love the vibes. Perfect. And what about the dock that is sort of adjacent to it that connects into the this bay, the saltwater bay?
So I mean it looks kind of like an old fishing dock, but like again, it's kind of got the same vibe as the stable, so it's very old stone, kind of broken up almost. It looks kind of ruined and then repaired in a way. And there's some small fishing boats kind of docked to it, and then kind of a larger transporty ferry sort of dock that's empty at the moment.
Can you describe to me the feeling that Asta has with seeing this place again? If any.
It's not like it doesn't feel like he's home, but kind of a similar vibe.
Familiarity.
Like a familiar place.
Okay. So, what we'll close out on here is as you guys approach this two-story, rickety-looking tavern, like this inn built upon being able to house a couple of carts and beasts of burden below it, sort of built into the side of a hill with a jetty out on towards the water with a couple of boats and transport boats around there as well. Asta, your eye starts to feel warm. And I say your eye, I mean the one that is not yours. The one that you see through but don't see through. The one that it glows green and is sometimes covered up by a patch. And there is a moment in time where you're just like lost in thought. And I'm going to give you, Aiden, the opportunity here that if you want, we can do some streamed one-on-one sessions, probably about 3 or 4, where we go back in time to the moment in time you lost in your history at a place of importance, where we then run through what happened during those moments.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll organize that and run through it, and that'll essentially run alongside whatever this is, and maybe we'll do pre-recorded or what have you. And we'll run through your memory on what happened there, and that'll be almost sort of you remembering the situation as to what happened and self-discovery on that front. So that's where we'll end it, with Asta looking across this place with familiarity and, you know, explaining where this is and who runs it as you guys joke around and head into this place, and Trick sticking a head out, seemingly maybe a little bit more confident in being a bit further away from the Traveler's Ring and from the place in which someone attacked you guys on. And that is where we'll end this session. 27th is essentially cancelled at this point because running it with 2 players is not going to be a thing. But what we can potentially do instead is start the one-on-one session with me and you there, Aiden, with the Asta situation. And yeah.
Cool.
Half decent session, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, very funny.
You guys have travelled quite far.
Oh, am I not going to be
Yeah.
here for the fucking temple session?
It's
Oh.
just going to be it's
a
just going to be a
one-on-one.
one-on-one.
I mean the one
no matter
after.
what.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
not the Zephyr Temple.
Oh, that.
No, I'm not here for the session after.
Oh.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Um,
Clean.
We'll figure that stuff out, and
Yeah.
it's all good. Needs to be my PC may allow me to stream it. Seemingly I can get away with being in this room at this time, so maybe it'll work. But cool. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. It has been glorious. This should be up on YouTube soon enough. Admittedly, I did leave the last one unpublished for a few days. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll see you guys next session, which will either be in 2 weeks or in a month. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.